Okay, that's a start.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
So we're just jumping straight into it, huh? Like no warm up or no chit chatting, just like straight into it.
Alright, I rolled to seduce a dragon.
Okay.
Where's the dragon?
One.
Wait,
Bit
what?
fast there.
So
Never mind,
how
never
did how did you know there was a dragon? And two,
just had
how,
a feeling, you know.
and unfortunately your charisma is too low.
Oh.
But if you
Roll
get
to
drunk
intimidate
first,
the dragon.
oh. So make new characters. No. Okay. So just a quick recap from what happened last time. You were mostly in the same area, so not a lot to explore or explain about. You basically found yourself in a dungeon looking around with your trusted friend Lucian in hand until you encountered a room that had coffins in it. Opening one of them caused Lucian to be grabbed by some shadowy entity and pulled him into it. And you also came to learn there was noises coming from another coffin. And from it sprung out, maybe not sprung out, but like kind of limped out, a new found friend, Poluna, played by Oren. Poluna seemed to have funk that they have only spent a short amount of time up there, but turns out that maybe it's not as short as you may think. Regardless, you discover this dungeon of sorts, finding rooms with different trials and tribulations, encountering people you have met before, dodging traps of various kinds. And just as you're about to think that it's time to head out, you step through the hallway and notice two rooms on your left and your right. And that's where we left off from last time. So I'm gonna bring you all back to the battle map. And fair warning, the website apparently had an update just a few days ago, which messed with the fog of war system. So if you can't see anything, or if my entire map is revealed, hey!
Fine for me.
No, it's okay.
I can only see fog.
I can see in the doors though.
Oh, that's intentional.
Oh, okay.
Stop opening my doors! No,
I closed
But
it.
you opened them!
all right, stop closing my doors. I'm confused. So, the scene is yours, and you're welcome to do whatever you want.
Question: did we activate all the levers, or did we leave some?
You were through all
Activated
8
all
rooms.
levers,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. But what we
Oh.
didn't do was do all the like little middle paths.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, what are you up to? What do you want to do?
Guys, I think we should find somewhere to rest. Kira's not looking too good.
I mean, who cares about Kira, right?
Here, she is my slave, my responsibility.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Aren't you curious, like, what's inside these rooms?
Okay, let's have a little look, but let's be careful, okay?
So, no fighting?
It's not like I need to rest or anything, but Kira does.
I need to rest. Yes. What she said.
I will also admit I could use a moment. I've been through a little and a lot. But
What, didn't you rest for like 2 whole years?
didn't feel that way.
Okay.
Still, I've taken a bit of a beating in here. From various doodad and statues. It's a bit tough.
Okay, I mean, let's look inside, but we'll try not to get into trouble, okay?
Yeah. Just
I
have
guess
a-
all we really can do is pressing on.
You know what? I will go and just peer inside and see if I can see anything, okay? Just let's stay out of trouble.
Perfect.
I would like to open the door and just peek inside and see what I see.
The door's already open, and what is weird is it's not doors, it's like the entire frame has
Oh.
slided apart. So it's just revealing a room.
I look into the room.
And what you see is what you see. It's a
Oh my
pile of
God.
gold and 6 treasure chests lined up against the walls.
This seems too good to be true. I take a
You
step
sure?
back. I don't trust
not
this
me.
place.
That's a lot of gold.
Oh, that looks shiny.
Hold on. Let me.
There's
maybe I
only
can
one
get-
way to find out.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. I go into the room.
And as you go through the hallway, nothing happens.
See, it's just material greed. It's never gotten anybody hurt.
I run in after Paluna. Paluna, be careful, because I've seen chests like these before, and they might become alive. It's happened, right, Beer?
Oh yeah, one of them tried to bite me.
Mm-hmm.
It was not fun.
How exciting. Well, we're not gonna find out by standing around and waiting. I'd step up to this chest and try to open it.
Just straight up open it.
Just
Alright.
go for it.
And as you pop the lid open, nothing happens. And it reveals the content inside to be more gold.
See? Nothing bad happened.
Oh,
Don't live life without taking a little risk. I go to the next one, open it.
I guess
And
you're
for the
right.
sake of brevity, every chest you pop open opens without issue and reveals piles and piles upon gold continuously.
Now, how do we find out whether this gold is cursed or not? Because
Wait, there's
this
cursed
is a lot
gold.
of gold.
Cursed gold.
Is that a thing?
I mean, if furniture can be cursed, I guess gold can too.
This world is stranger and stranger by the day.
Ah,
Well,
wait, I
there's,
have an idea.
yeah.
Okay, let me try this. I bend over to the nearest chest with gold and I pick up 1 gold piece.
You have added 1 gold piece to your inventory.
Well, this seems kind of, it doesn't feel cursed. I walk over to the pile of gold and again I pick up 1 gold piece.
And as you pick up the 1 gold piece, you add another gold piece to your inventory.
Guys, I don't think it's cursed. It's just gold. Let's get it off.
Alright.
Well, split equal ways?
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Kira's like, equal ways? So I get something too?
Kira, be quiet.
Don't see why she shouldn't.
We'll
I
deal
know,
with that
she's
later,
not, She's
Kira.
not part of this group.
Well, to be fair, she did kind of do the most work with the statues. Even if she is an indentured crewmate, you should still pay him properly.
He's right, you know. Speaking of pay, I do feel like you guys ran me over or screwed me over in the past, so I think it's only fair.
Yeah, you can take a cut out of Valentina's.
Wait,
part.
what? She helped
Oh,
all
she's
of
your-
us, Beer.
She's your slave.
Yes, but she came in handy. She helped us.
No, she's not getting anything on mine. And if you want, we can fight about it.
I mean,
I don't want to fight you, Beer.
standards would be that the
Yeah,
person...
so I take 1/3.
Well, what if we split it 4 ways?
No.
No.
Can I use persuasion?
Oh, if we're splitting it 4 ways, 1 part is for Lucian when we find it.
God.
Might I suggest a compromise?
What's that?
We split it 4 way. save some for Lucian, and then we take a little bit of Valentina's and a little bit of Mind Pain, not a lot, and we give it to... What was she again? Oh,
Kira.
Name. Kira. As servant's pay.
Oh, but so
Things fine.
did she buy the health potions I gave her? No, she didn't. She hasn't bought anything yet. We gave her a bunch of stuff. We gave her food. We gave her health potions. I think that's enough.
Let me just buy some health potions from this kind vendor over here. Oh, sir, please, can I have some? I can't really do anything when I'm down here with you guys, can I? It's not like I have free reigns.
Okay,
Yeah,
Beer.
exactly. So that's why
How
you don't
about
need any
this?
money. Valentina will.
Listen,
buy
Beer.
What?
You get your gold, and then we split it between me, that's 1, Poluna, that's 2, and Kira, that's 3. 3 ways. Can we do that? Can
Yeah.
we make a deception check?
Huh?
I'm trying to deceive Beer.
In what way are you trying to deceive Beer? That you take his money and divide it equally between you three?
No, that we're splitting the gold between us 4, but I'm making it sound like it's between 3. So Beer, you get your cut, and we split the remaining between me and Poluna and Kira, so the gold will split 3 ways.
So what you're
Just
saying
like
is
you
you're going to
said.
give Beer a 4th, and then you're going to take the rest and split it 3 ways.
Yes.
Make it look like Beer gets his cut with fudging the math,
Yes.
and then everything goes even.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, sure. Could make a roll, I guess.
I'm trying
I
to
would
confuse
say-
him with math.
Well, there are 2 ways to go about it. One is that you could do it like sleight of hand way. So when you're like dividing the gold, you're actually, and then do a perception check on top of that, a deception check on top of that, to make it seem like you're giving Beer the correct amount of gold. So basically, it would be a sleight of hand and a deception check against Beer's persuasion and insight. Well, not persuasion, perception and insight check.
Hmm.
So first we are gonna see a sleight of hand versus Beer's perception check.
Okay, should I do that now?
Yes.
That should not be
Oh
that
no.
hard.
Oh!
Told you.
No, Sean.
I wonder if I see this like sitting on the sidelines, like I'm just completely in on what's going on.
Your passive perception is 19.
I know,
you
right?
see
I'm just
everything.
I'm
Like-
being 0% fooled and staying
What?
shut up about it.
You see Valentin like fumble some of the coin and drop it on the floor right in front of Beer, but Beer's like looking angry at Kira in this moment, so he doesn't notice anything.
Yeah, my
And then-
character's fine with this.
And then I would like a persuasion check against Beer's insight check.
Persuasion.
Oh, no,
Okay.
deception, sorry. Deception against Beer's insight. Just to see if he feels like he's received his cut.
Oh,
Absolutely.
sorry, Beer.
So as you go through all the money, you all get 1,250 gold each.
Oh my god, you're giving 1,250 gold to Kira. Oh. You suck. Oh yeah, seems fair. Yep. Why? I don't believe
Nah,
this.
what's going to happen is she's gonna actually. Can I insight too to see if Valentina's about to like thinking about making Kira give up her gold to her when they're alone?
It is actually so dumb because now you get like 2.5k basically.
It's not my gold.
Yes, it is. Kira's
I
just
mean, I
fake.
don't think there is a. I mean, you can make an insight check, but it's up to Valentina to be upfront saying that she's lying or not.
I'm not lying.
Alright.
Mm.
Well, that takes care of the money. Now I'm
Mm.
kind of excited to see what's behind the other door.
Very much so. Equally on this side as on the other side, a door has opened and revealed another room.
Well, Kira's not getting any of it.
And as you enter the room, you see 3 altar-looking structures, and on top of each altar is a set of items laying ready. A shield adorned in various stripes of colors, a great axe adorned with a sharp edge gleaming in very faint light illuminating the room, and a pair of gloves with feathers and bluish tint across it.
Well,
Oh,
this
Oh,
seems
that's
neat.
cool.
this is a nice shield. I'll walk up to it and look at it.
All right.
I would like to pick up the shield.
And as you pick up the shield,
Oh no.
the axe and the gloves disappear.
No!
And the only thing that
God.
remains is the shield in your hand.
Fuck. I look around the room. Where'd the other items go?
Perhaps you were a bit impulsive?
No, I'm never impulsive. Maybe if I
No,
place
that's
it back down,
impulsive.
and then I place the shield back down.
And as you put the shield back down, nothing happens.
God
See?
damn it,
Impulsive.
Valentina.
Eh,
How about
sometimes,
you? Okay.
What?
sometimes you just gotta act.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
I look around the room, like to see if there's any clues or indicators that we missed.
Everything seems pretty barren aside from the altars and what used to be the items on top.
It's in the past. Nothing we can do about it.
But that axe was so shiny.
I agree. It was very shiny.
I'm sorry, Beer. I didn't know that would happen.
Yeah, well,
Hey, at least you
Well,
just
it's just not
recently
gonna cut it.
acquired the new axe. Hey, why are you so mad?
well, I'm just mad.
You're missing Lucian.
Yeah, of course. It seems like you don't even care that he's gone.
Of course I care. We're trying to
Yeah,
find
well-
him.
It doesn't feel like that. Anyways, I step up.
I turn back to the shield and I would like to just pick it up and weigh it against my current shield and see how it feels.
I mean, considering that you assume it might have been laying down here for a bit, it seems in pretty good condition.
Does it feel a little better than my current one?
What is your current one? Just a regular shield?
Yep. Wait, I think so. I'll find that one day. Yeah, it's just a regular shield.
So while your shield has been battle proven and worn down, this shield is in pretty good condition with no scratches or nicks to it.
I will pick it up and use it.
Alright. You now have a shield, parentheses S on it.
All right.
Here. I know this
Yeah.
great pub back in Eastwatch. If it's still standing after all these years and not closed, we should go have a drink there once we're out of here.
Okay. That sounds like a great idea.
But what do you guys say that we take a stroll around the place to make sure we got everything we wanted and see if there's any more rooms of loot?
I still would like to rest if possible.
I mean, there's one place in here you could rest. I
Hmm,
just don't recommend it.
I don't want to go to rest for that long.
I've already been to rest that long, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't recommend.
Right. Okay, let's keep exploring the hallways.
Heading over this way.
As you return to the center of the room where you realize this is where you came down, there is now a spiral staircase going downwards rather than up.
Oh,
Oh.
how curious. I wonder if this has something to do with the levers.
Probably. So I walk in this direction, see if there's anything here.
And as you
I
walk
just
down the
follow up, yeah.
hallway, two rooms seem to be open in the same way as the others, as if the walls have just slid apart to reveal them.
Oh, 2 more rooms. Maybe there's more gold. I'll walk inside.
The first room reveals a small garden with brick walls around it, and it just seems to be flourishing. And as you get closer to the garden, it's almost as if you can hear birds twittering and singing.
This is... Is there even soil here? Like, is it actual soil, or... Is it just growing out of stones?
It seems to be a soil bed below the flowers.
There's any special flowers? Or just ones I would know?
Make a nature check.
I shall do the same. This is
Ooh.
too strange.
Not 20.
As you observe the
23.
flowers, both of you get the kind of same sensation that it's a very inspiring moment. And as you're looking at this and taking it in, you feel inspired. And you both gain +8 temporary hit points.
Okay.
As this like calm feeling comes over you.
Just out of game, I don't like this.
Pretty flowers.
Have you ever guys had the moment where, like, before the dungeon boss in a video game, it just starts giving you loot? This is that. We're about to get our ass
No.
absolutely handed to us.
No. What would make you say that?
Yeah, what will make you say that? What a weird
What
notion.
would make me say that?
Hmm.
I wonder, what would give me the heebie-jeebies?
Crazy notion. Anyway, so what do you want to do?
Bear, do you want to pick some flowers or something? I know you like that.
Yeah, I do. Are there any blue and yellow ones?
There are.
I would.
Nash,
Green,
Nash
I
should
mean.
pick up the flowers.
Green and yellow.
The first snap, you feel a sharp sensation in your body. Ugh! And you take 5 points of damage.
Oh.
We should not
Ow.
be picking up flowers.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
You good, Beer?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, I guess the exploration of the significantly less harmful place goes on.
Let's
Mhm.
check the other room.
And as you enter the other room, it reveals just plain tile flooring and walls, and in the middle there is a water basin situated on top of a pedestal. And behind the pedestal there's a statue resembling a woman dressed in a black dress, holding out her hands as if welcoming your embrace.
Do I have any idea who this woman is?
Make a religion check. You
No.
tell me.
Can I also make a religion check?
I haven't the fucking faintest idea.
Yes, you can,
Boost.
Valentina.
Okay, thank you. Oh, damn.
New decade, who this?
Seems to be very inviting.
Okay, I want what? I will walk up to this little fountain or water and just look at it, see if I have seen anything like this liquid before, or is it just water?
It seems to be water, but there's movement in the water. Make a perception check for me.
Mhm.
As you peer into the water, you start to see glimpses of events, of people being together, being alone, debating, happy, sad. All these moments flashing before you in the water. But you don't recognize any of them.
I look up and I look back at the others. I can see people in this water. How strange.
That is an interesting notion. May I have a look?
Go ahead.
And
I
as you
too-
peer in with your high passive perception, you notice the very same thing. Various different events of people just flashing before you in the water.
Interesting. Is there any theme to the event, or
Any kind of event, like just random social gatherings, people celebrating, people mourning, people running around in the forest playing, elderly, young, adventurers like yourself. There doesn't seem to be any connection between the images flashing before you.
looking at all this water is making me thirsty? I open my trunk and take out like a cup used for drinking water, just bog standard traveling one, and scoop some water up and see if it still contains the images when removed
As
from the
you
pool.
go up the water, there doesn't seem to be any images in the cup.
I take a drink.
It's water that seems a bit stale.
Well, the water is water.
What if we tried to put one of those flowers in the water?
I wouldn't recommend it. Those were passive-aggressive flowers.
What if we tried to pour the water on the flowers?
I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm not doing it. That hurt when I picked that one.
I fill up my cup and go back to the flowers to pour in the water.
As you splash the water over the flowers and it soaks into the ground, nothing happens.
Huh. I kind of expected them to grow or something.
The flowers, they grow slowly. And realistically shouldn't be growing here at all.
So they're special flowers.
More like they're growing in a cave and they'd sap people when you try to pick them. Magic is at least part of this equation. At least if I know my wacky forest flowers well enough from home.
You got the wacky forest flowers as well?
Yeah, being a wood elf means you come from forests. Being a wood elf means you come from people who think civilization is something that was best abandoned before it got to the Stone Age. Being a wood elf means everybody thinks, ooh, look, magic solves the problem. Nobody's ever heard of a door with proper hinges.
You're from the Feywilds as well?
I wouldn't exactly say the Feywilds.
Oh,
More just
I mean,
really
we think
forests.
exactly like that. Like, civilizations and people are just, they're pretty
Oh
rubbish.
lord, it's in more dimensions than just one.
Ah, okay. I mean, I've never been outside of the Feywilds until now, so
Yet,
maybe I
here
should
you are.
visit your home, It sounds like a nice place.
I wouldn't. It's a boring place.
Well, never mind then.
Anyhow, shall we go on?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Walk over to the next spot.
All right.
Hey, look, 2 more doors.
And as you continue down the hallway, yet again the same
Starting to sense
scenario
a
plays
pattern.
out.
It's inside here.
What is in here? We're going to each of our doors.
So, we're starting with
At this point, it seems
Oluna.
safe enough, to.
As you peer
explore
into the
how-
room, you see 3 statues with a bow raised, pointing towards you, and below them a chest.
I go up, open the chest while being very ready to drop if they shoot anything.
The moment you step inside, 3 arrows fly at you. So. So that's a 20, an 8, and a 26. One which is a natural 20.
Hit, miss, hit.
Hit, miss, hit. All right. So we're just gonna roll some damage.
Although
here.
I can say that me being ready gives me, what was it, half cover?
Yeah. So that's plus 2 to AC.
Hit, miss, hit.
Okay. So the first hit is 6
Yep.
points of damage. And the natural 20 is 22 points of damage.
I go down. You guys just hear from the other room.
I run over to peek inside. Paluna, are you okay?
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what
am
happened?
currently on the floor,
Oh.
knocked out.
You currently see that these statues with their bows in hand are very, very slowly reaching towards their back.
I look at the door to see if I can detect any traps.
Make a perception check. Doesn't seem to be trapped.
Oh God. Don't worry, Paluna, I got you. Fuck.
What happened?
He's on the floor. Watch out, Beer. There's statues. They're aiming
It's
at us.
fine. I'll walk in and pull him.
Get him out of here.
And you see the very same thing, the stone statues slowly moving their hands toward their back and slowly pulling an arrow out of the quiver.
Yeah, can I just pull him out?
Easily with your size and your strength, yes. And I would like for Paluna to make 1 death saving throw. That's 1 fail.
Wait, Valentina, do you some spells?
Yes.
Can you heal him?
I bent over and touched Paluna, and I would like to cast Spare the Dying.
Alright. Paluna, while not coming to consciousness, just fall to her deep rests and no longer has to make saving throws.
And then I will cast a level 3 Cure Wounds.
Alright, go ahead and make the roll. So, 15 points of healing to Paluna. As Paluna comes back to consciousness.
So much for temporary hit points.
Okay
Ow!
there, little buddy.
Something about assuming the danger is gone. Before it really is.
I'm feeling pretty beat, so while I'm crouched down, I would like to grab into Lucian's bag of holding and pull out a bottle.
All right.
And I just chug it down.
Understood. You know down -1 bottle.
Yes.
So, who wants to go in daringly and get whatever is in that chest in there? Because there's loot to be had.
You sure about that? I mean,
Everything about this tells me, every instinct tells me that there has to be something in that chest. But I cannot be sure.
I
let's
really
send
need to
Kira
rest.
inside.
No, we're not sending Kira inside your death.
Yeah, it will be funny.
Here. That's mean.
It is. I'm sorry. I'm acting up.
What
Just
was
miss Lucian so
in this
bad.
other room? What did you find, Beer?
Well, I was looking inside and then I heard like Paluna fall over, so didn't really get the chance to look.
As you look inside the room, you see a well with water jumping from top, falling down, landing into the well below. And it's just a very soothing sound, and the water seems clean and pure.
Yeah, it's just some water. I don't know.
Can I look at the door, see if I spot any traps?
Make a perception check. All seems fine.
I'll walk through.
And as you go through the doorway, nothing happens.
I'll walk up to the statue to have a better look, or the fountain. I assume there's some kind of statue in the middle.
It's just like a water well with water jumping from the top down below.
Oh,
There are
okay.
no specific features on it.
I'll put my finger in the water.
And as you put your finger in the water, it seems cold. But cold in the way that it is chilling on a warm summer day.
I pull out my finger and I put it in my mouth.
Heyo.
And as you taste the water, you feel this warm sensation rushing over you. And all the wear and tear from this entire day's journey dissipates. You've taken a long rest.
Ayo! That's awesome! Guys, this water is amazing! I call out to
Wait,
them.
really?
Yes! You have to try it.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll cup my hands and take a sip.
And
I
as you
will
drink
use
the
my cup
water,
again.
you use your cup. And as you sip, you very much feel the same warm sensation rushing over you. Feeling relaxed and calm, even your worries about Lucian subsiding slightly. And you're both taking a long rest.
That was so needed.
That hit the spot.
And Kira does the same.
That was good.
An amazing thing. Well, I have
I
actually
look
kinda feel
back
I'm
at the
ready to
other
keep
room
going.
like I feel like trying again, as foolish as that is.
Well, we should come up with some kind of plan. Surely there must be a way to stop those statues from attacking.
Well, I have an idea how to stop their attack.
Okay?
If only there was someone who picked up this like big fancy shield that might be able to block arrows and went first, putting the shield between them and the arrows. Eh?
Yeah, you know, I
Oh,
was
you're
just
smart.
about to suggest that myself, actually. So I pull out my shield and I start walking towards the other room.
Oh, I wanna watch this.
Me too.
And as you're looking through the doorway, you see the statues standing ready with bow and arrow in hand, pointing towards the door.
I will place my shield in front of me as best as I can and stay behind it and start walking towards the chest.
The moment you enter the doorway, the arrows let loose and fly towards you. That's a natural 20, a 20, and a 1.
Mr.
So-
Natural 20.
I imagine the natural 20 hits, and does a 20 hit your AC?
Yes. Wasn't it 14?
Well, they have a +6 modifier.
Oh, sorry.
Nice, all good. So the first is 22 points of damage,
What?
and 14 points of damage.
No, I just got it back. What's that in total?
Wait.
Wait, I can do this. What? 22 plus
36.
14? Yeah, it's 36. That's just what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Wait, that's minus 36, not.
You good?
Yes.
You have 8 points of HP remaining.
Oh my god.
I immediately turn around and run out. No! And I run in.
If she runs out,
Mm.
do I see that they're still reloading?
They are taking a very long time.
I am
looking
going to
behind the
dash for
back.
the chest and open it.
Alright. And the moment you open the chest, the statues, in a very familiar fashion, crumble onto the ground. And in the chest, you see a helmet. A very fancy-looking leather helmet with feathers and iron trimmings and fashionable designs.
Nifty. I sort of take it up and go out and say, "Hey, beer.
Yeah.
This isn't the chest holding up forward. You want it?"
No. It's just, my luscious locks are not to be tied down,
This is true.
So-
Those things should not be contained.
Yeah. Just, it wouldn't feel right.
I, on the other hand, and I don the helmet, like a bit of panache. I strike like a traditionally sailory pose as I do it.
And the moment you put on the helmet, something tips down before your eyes. And before you can react, it's like your vision is enhanced and you're just looking directly at Beer's app, but you see it as if it's taking up your whole vision.
I look at his abs, or
Just one app. What a singular muscle is taking up your entire vision in this moment.
god damn. I sort of take the helmet off again, like, whoa, whoa.
And your vision comes back to normal.
Yeah, you okay?
It. Whew. I don't know how to say it, but you should really try this. Just for a moment. You can take it off right after, but it zooms you in. It really makes you see something. Sort
Okay,
of hand
I'll
you
give it
the
a
helmet
try.
for you to try.
And as
Yeah, put
as Beer tries to adorn this helmet and squeezing it down his massive head, it just barely fits. And the moment it takes in place, two small things tip down before his eyes. And Beer, all you see is just a pimple on Paluna's chin.
Ew!
I just immediately pulls it off.
Trippy, right?
What the hell was that?
I have no idea
I
what you saw.
I don't like it.
I
I
will
don't know.
very much take it. It will save me a lot on not having to have a telescope all the time when I'm out sailing.
Alright, yeah. Sure.
So while Paluna went in for the chest, I ran back to the fountain and I just tried to excessively drink from it.
And as you drink from it, you don't feel the sensation of a rest coming over you.
Just keep drinking. Come on.
Unlucky.
Nothing happens.
Kira, you should have stopped me. That was a stupid idea.
I mean, listen, I don't want to. You have me tied up in.
You're not
this.
tied up.
Listen, you could have asked me to go first. I'm. This is what I do. I burgle
That's what I
things.
said.
Well, why didn't you volunteer?
I don't have a choice, right? I'm just following you. That's the order you gave me last time.
I told you could be yourself.
Right, except that I wasn't allowed to run and I wasn't allowed to...
That's
Yeah.
the only thing I said. You're not allowed to run.
Right, but wouldn't me leaving your side be considered trying to run?
I just walk out again.
Do I hear this? Do we hear this like entire conversation while we're out doing our things?
You do. Beer's still having this image of the pimple before his eyes, so he doesn't concentrate on it.
I'm going to have to find out what exactly happened there.
What do you mean?
Whatever their relationship is, just gesturing in the way of Valentina and Kira. It's definitely new and intriguing.
It's easy. Kira is Valentina's slave. That's it.
Yes, I gathered that, but this seems like a different kind of slave-master relations than most of them, with a lot more angle shooting and a lot less anger than usual.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Valentina's just not used to being a slave owner. It's just all new, you know?
Walk in on this conversation. I'm like, brushing off my clothes. Yes, that's right. This is my first slave.
I just say, I have no comment.
You see, it's a long story, but Kira was once a hired adventurer. We hired her to come along with us, and then Beer kind of kicked her out.
Yeah.
And then when we came to Darkmount...
For good reason.
Well, either way, we came to Darkmount, we went to the auction, and she was for sale, and I felt the right thing to do was to get her out of her horrible predicament. But then she tried to run, and I have to put a slave on because she's a very unruly girl. But she still has her own free will. I only told her she can't run.
Yep. And that I can save myself in case you guys fuck it up and die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quite
Interesting.
simple, really.
It sounds vastly more complicated than that, but I do not think I should be digging into this. Not anymore, at least. I've got to know what I want to know.
Alright,
Well-
I mean, let's continue on.
Only one way forward.
I would like to pull out two healing potions and drink them. I have a 2d4 plus 2 once.
Go ahead and roll.
Don't do these.
2d4 plus 2. Writing like a grandma.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
12 points of healing.
Congratulations, you did the same roll but backwards.
Perfectly average all the way through.
12, you said.
Yes.
Okay. Freaking. You're following the other guys.
All right.
What are the odds I look into this room?
As you peer down into the room, you see 6 statues standing ready with their swords above their head, waiting for something to happen.
Well.
My trust in these rooms has left me completely. I do not trust these statues.
Oh, but Kira claims she can do it, don't you?
I guess, if I remember where I put myself.
You just did say that, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there I am. Found myself. I did it. Haha.
Okay,
So-
Kira, the objective is simple. Go and retrieve what's in the chest and come right back.
And before she's about to protest, fuck, no. And she begins walking in a straight path towards the chest. And as she goes past the first 2 statues, they swing at her. Missing both of them. And she proceeds to go towards the next 2. Both missing as well. And she proceeds to the next 2. And she's like, haha, guys, I did it! Ah. And she takes 20 points of damage. Well, that's what I get for being confident. Finders keepers? Do I get what's inside?
No, just
No.
retrieve it, like I said.
Fine. Opens the chest. Huh. Peculiar. You see her flipping a rather large coin in her hand. Ding. Anyway, and as the chest opens and she's pulled it out, the statues crumple behind her. See, it wasn't that bad.
Good job, Kira. And I hold my hand out.
Do I have to?
Yes.
And in your hand lands a coin, seemingly metal coin that fills your entire surface of your hand. And on it you see something that resembles a horse on it.
Something that resembles a horse.
Is it a hunch?
I don't think she has a hunch.
Can I make some kind of... can I recognize this symbol? Horse? Creature?
It's a horse.
Make a Arcana check. No clue.
I show the coin to the others.
That's pretty cool.
That's a big disc.
Well, I don't know what it's for, but I put it in my backpack. Maybe we'll find out.
I assume, by the way, that I was supposed to note down the helmet from before.
Yes. It's
Do you
a
want to
helmet.
give me a specific name for it, or...
I mean, it's just a helmet and then in parentheses S.
Anything for the coin?
Is a coin, parentheses H.
Alright.
Coin parentheses horse.
It's a horse coin. No one saw that one coming.
Maybe we can buy a horse with this.
Hey!
Your naming scheme is horse.
So, you're in the dungeon.
Only one door left of these, I suppose.
Paluna having a slight pull towards the two pathways with the statues that fired at them before, and the circular stair in the middle. And that room.
I look into this room.
And as you peer into the room, you see just a desk with a candle on top that is lit and a book unfolded.
How boring.
A lit
Where's the
candle.
rooms with gold and axes? You know?
I go in, going up towards this book.
And as you enter the room, nothing happens. And as you approach the desk, you notice that there is a small wooden plaque on the top of the table.
What does it say?
It says, "Leave a memory, take a memory."
Ominous.
What's it say?
Leave a memory. Take a memory.
Is there anything else in the book?
Is there? I look in the book.
And as you look through the book, you just see a lot of scribbling. You can't really see the letters or any kind of wording that resembles anything you know.
Just scribbles.
Huh.
The scribbles?
Leave a memory, take a memory.
Take a memory.
What does that mean?
I think there's only one way to find out. Is there a pen nearby?
There is very much an inkwell with a feather pen stuck in it.
I take it and would write down the name of the forest that Paluna was born in.
All right. Roll a d20 for me.
Oh no.
And as you're riding, you had to revisit your captain. What was his name again? Captain? No. Anyway, and as you look through the book, all the scribblings start to make sense. They turn into words before your eyes. Roll a d20 for me.
It quite literally cannot be worse.
One memory gets your attention. And instead of words, you begin to see images before your eyes. You see a city in splendor, people being joyous, celebrating, gathered around the plaza. And while they're celebrating and eating foods of various kinds and talking and enjoying the festivities, you see a figure appearing in the sky above them. And while everybody stops for motion, for a short notion, looking towards this figure, one after one begins falling over, and a black mass begins spreading from below this figure, consuming one body after another, continuously at an accelerated pace. And then everything goes dark, and you return before the desk.
Would I have any ability to guess where this memory would be from?
I will allow
Like-
that for you. Or for where the memory is from, like in as in terms of place, or from a person, or
Place, person, anything. Like what other than these sensations, what do I get? Or is it just those sensations?
as for the place, I would like for the player to guess, and as the person, doesn't seem to be anyone specific.
Alright.
Hmm.
If Paluna doesn't recognize anything in the memory that would tip him off, being a sailor and a courier, then I don't know.
Okay.
At least I don't have, my character doesn't have the clues to guess it right now.
All right. So
I just go, curious.
What happened?
Well, I wrote down the place of my forest, my home, but I can still remember it. But it's hard to put into words, but I'm fairly sure I saw a memory. But that's really it.
What
Not
did
much
you
more to
see?
say there. Some kind of city, quite living, bustling with celebration. And all of a sudden, amidst the celebration, something appeared in the sky. The celebrants fell over. From the person, I think, in the sky, a
Hmm.
darkness fell, and it consumed the living, leaving nothing in its wakes.
That's so
What?
scary.
What did the person look like?
Not really much to go on there. Just-
make an insight check.
A person in the sky, far away.
Well, that's that was you. Okay. Seems to be a figure you've met recently.
It's probably that schmuck back at the coffins.
You know, I bet maybe that was the memory you witnessed of Darkmon before his curse.
Well, you just saw that.
I mean, it might be.
Your guess is as good as mine. Nothing in that memory really made a lot of sense to me.
Well,
If it was Schmuckington,
if
maybe.
that man you saw is indeed the pilferer, and we know that he is the reason why Darkman has become like this, seems like that is what you saw.
Kind of depressing.
You have been locked away for a while, so I don't know if you remember what it's like out here. But there are some dark and twisted creature above us. Not a very happy sight.
Can you rewind? What do you mean above us? As in, above the dungeon we're in? Which I
Yeah.
still don't really have a clue on. In the
Very-
sky?
Not in the sky. We are currently below. So far below. Well, you see, we were in the danger zone, that's what it's called. And we found this well, we jumped in, we fell into this underground city. And from there, we found our way down to this cave called the Vault. And that's where we found you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Mysteries with mysteries on them.
Indeed. And, you know, before we got down the well, there was horrifying creatures. Undead and
Yeah, like some black goo creatures.
creatures
Ew.
made up of corpses.
Yeah.
When I was in Darkmond when I was alive, was this also the case? For the short while I was there, or did I not get to see enough of the city?
You do remember that you approached the city and there was this like in cove at the harbor that seemed like in better condition than the rest of the city. You do remember seeing that the city had like charred and blackish disfigurements on them, but you never got to leave the cove because your party. What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. And alarming.
Indeed. We're trying to get to... We know we have a little... Anyway. I don't know what's going on or what's causing this, but I do have my theories, you know? But for now, we should just focus on exploring this and get the hell out of here.
When in these kind of situations, be it at high seas or below the earth, I suppose there's really only going forward to do.
Yes.
So,
Alright, let's go down.
I wanted to
the
make an
stairs,
attempt for some more prizes.
Wait, there's more?
Well, remember the statues that threw fireballs and or lightning?
No.
I wonder if there's more.
I mean, yeah, sure. Lead the way.
Before you continue, Kira looks towards Valentina and asks, "So, did he just say that he got a memory?
Yes.
Do you think I can try as well?"
Yes.
Are you sure about this, Valentina? I feel like this is a bad idea.
I don't see why not. Follow her into the room.
Kira sits down. at the
I
table.
stay around. I don't split the party.
You see Kira in a deep trance as she's riding away. And she comes back to it. Ah,
What did you see, Kira?
I think I saw a memory of one of my friends. I saw myself from their perspective while out on a journey. I don't remember what I wrote down though.
How curious.
Mary. Huh. He goes up to you and nods a bit. Thank you. That was nice.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go.
Okay.
I lead the way.
Show me the way.
Should be up here. Look into the room. See the prior crumbled statue. Like, yep, it was here. And then we go this way. If I remember correctly.
Oddly enough, as you stare into the rooms of statues, you see that they're back in position, reconstructed, just sitting there.
Oh.
I just poke my head in through the door and do the like pointing at my eyes and then pointing and I'm like, don't think I don't see you. I
I'm
see you.
watching you. I'm watching you.
And then I move on. And then, like, the second I go far enough away from the door, I sprint back and do it again. Just like,
See if they moved, you know, like take
see
them
if I
out.
can catch them in making shit
Yeah.
up.
Not like you're walking away and then don't know.
Spooky statues. Preferred when things die or stay put.
I
After,
mean,
being torn down in glorious combat.
I haven't really experienced any harm of these statues so far, so.
Fair enough. Can't say the same for the rest of us. What do I see down here?
Down the hallway?
Yep.
A very similar sight. A statue and a chest below it.
I back up, close this door,
Mm-hmm.
and take like a runner's stance, like when they run in the Olympics or something like that. Like, all right,
Alright.
it's go time. As I bonus action dash this entire corridor down to the
Alright.
chest with
And
the
as you reach
single
the
aim
chest-
of opening it as fast as I can.
And as you approach the chest, and the moment you open it up, a green collection of energy forms before it and shoots at you. Make a constitution saving throw as this green gas covers the entire hallway.
Just before it hits me, oh god!
Oh no.
Oh no, he died.
How hard do I die?
You die in big time. No, you take 8 points half to... No, not half. You take 8 points of damage. And as you
I
open
open the chest.
the statue crumbles, and you find a ring in it. Remind me what 2 rings you had gotten so far.
I have A and F. I'm ringed as fuck.
And so what you will get now would be ring with a T in it.
Oh, ring trim, let's go.
Hey, yo.
Ah. Ah. Oh, that's all that gas again. Was it the same gas as last time?
Last time you were in that room, the corner room, with the statue and the lever, very much similar, yes.
Ah, smells horrible. I take another ring and put it
Hmm.
on. Now I have 3 rings on.
All right. So you now have 3 rings on your fingers, and you still have this warm sensation flowing over you every time you put on a ring.
All right, just one left to go. Ah, not like it can get any worse. And I just walk down this way.
All right. I imagine the entire party follows along.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm just like entertained to see like all these traps and shit. Everyone's trying to get this loot.
I am playing a rogue. A little greed is in my nature.
Oh no.
Mm.
Fair enough.
I close the door yet again.
Hmm.
And one more time. We set
Go,
up.
go. You see Bear like standing there, like cheering, like go. Like really.
And
into it.
I give it full sprint yet again. Same idea.
As you full sprint in that direction, something different happens this time. Instead of an energy collecting, the walls on your right and left, starting from the chest, slam shut in like a harmonica effect, all the way down the hallway towards you as you run towards the statue.
It's just more motivation. Go, go, go. Get to the chest and open it.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me. The DC 16. To see if you narrowly jump through the slamming walls before easily.
Not even narrowly, dude.
You just casually time it perfectly as you stroll by, like.
Parkour.
And as you get to the chest, and do you want to do a victory pose before you open up the chest?
I imagine I open the chest in like a victory pose. Open it and take a pose as I do it.
As you're about to reach out with your imaginary cell phone to snap a selfie, the statue crumbles, and in the chest is yet another ring.
Finders keepers. Like the other rings, I put it on.
Once again, a warm feeling comes over you.
What am I noting down?
Ring parentheses B.
I just start strolling back and saying, something's happened. I just don't know what with all these rings.
What
Gives
did
me
you
the
find?
fuzzies every time I put one on. I sort of hold up my hands where there's 2 rings on each hand now. One on the ring finger and one on the point.
I think we should try to get those identified at the Wizards Academy or something. And then
You take
we'll
us down as a Wizards
see.
Academy?
Well, no, but we'll get back to Eastwatch sometime.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Okay, that's good. You want to go visit
Well-
a little bear?
From what I understand, at least we're going to go down.
Yeah. That's, I mean, that's the only way.
Indeed.
I walk all the way to the center.
Ditto.
Walk all the way to the center. And before you is this winding spiral staircase just going downwards. And while I have no image to display the exact location, I'm gonna put you on the Darkmont image as you continue to walk down this dark, dimly lit staircase. Minutes go by, and all you can hear is the footsteps of you and your companions winding downwards, unsure of time or anything else at this point, how far deep you've gone. Minutes, could be hours, could be days.
I imagine like after 15 minutes, Paluna just starts complaining a little. He gets bored so unfathomably easily. I mean, how far? Who built stairs like this? infinite stairs. Like, come on, people.
You're the infinite.
It feels like we've been here for minutes, dude.
And
Minutes.
as you say that, a doorway appears at the bottom of the staircase.
You were saying.
Driving me insane.
Sometimes you just gotta have some patience, okay?
I left my home village because I got bored. If there's many things I have, patience is not one of them.
Mm.
I opened said door,
This,
completely innocuous of whatever consequences may be happening to it to me.
as you swing open the door, the temperature drops significantly, as if it is a early morning on a winter day. But no harm comes to you. And what is revealed before you is a small circular chamber with dark marble adorning the walls, the floors, and the pedestals, with golden trim aligning them. And on top of each of the 3 pedestals lies an object.
So
Okay, let's think about this.
let's not pick up an object immediately. And
Yeah,
boy, is
but-
it cold down here. Well, shall we go in?
Can I
mean,
make
yeah.
a perception check for traps?
Make a perception check.
Damn it.
Seems to be a dark room.
How
what's
dark is the room? Really dark? Or
I mean, I
Dimly lit.
do have my lantern still, right?
Exactly. Paluna has a lantern.
I can see anyway.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen, you know?
All right.
There's,
let's
there's no way. There's
have
no
a look.
exit anyway. Like this is the only way. So
Yep.
Might as well
And I
go.
just walk into the room.
they follow shortly after.
And as you walk into the room, nothing happens. Before you are now the 3 pedestals, just within reach. And
What
the
is on the
first-
pedestals?
The first thing you see on the pedestal to your left seems to be some kind of square jagged, I don't know, fossilized or hardened clay with a symbol on it of a mountain. In the middle seems to be a spiraling metal. Oh, it seems to be a crown. Not very well adorned, just a metal round crownish thing with some small spikes on it. And on the right, there's a sphere, a dark metal sphere, could fit in between 2 hands. And on the sphere is a circular pattern of red glowing runes.
Huh. Any of these mean anything to you guys?
Most strange. And no. No, they do not. I assume I don't recognize any of these.
Make a religion check. Or a history check, depending on how do you want to learn about this.
Same to me. I don't have either.
Alright. Nothing strikes you to be familiar.
Is there anything else in the room? Any other doorways? Or...
Just seems to be a circular room with nothing else.
Well,
Are there any doors other than the one we came in through?
Doesn't
People
seem to be.
ask.
Well, we're stuck at a crossroads.
I mean, I bet something, will happen if we pick up anything, or I don't know.
It would seem so. before we pick anything up, I think I'll just give this room a proper look through. This seems weird. Usually rooms have more than one door. I'll walk around the room, scout for if there's anything. The perception routine, effectively.
Go for it and make a perception check. You're fairly certain that you check every corner of this circular room, ironically. Nothing.
Well, we can pick up one of the things and see what happens if we feel daring. Any votes for which one we should pick up?
I don't know. Can I like... Which one looks like... if that is even determinable, but like less evil or something? Like, is there anything that would make say like... Oh,
That would definitely be the square shaped jacket.
the mountain thing?
Yeah.
Well, I vote that one. The other ones look a bit too strange, you know. What do you say?
See?
Valentina?
I guess give it a go.
Yeah. Hesitation is the greatest killer.
Okay.
I'll pick up the square thing with the mountain symbol.
And as you pick it up, you feel a weird sensation going through your body just from holding this object in your hand. You feel like there is an itch. And if you could just reach deep enough to trigger and scratch at its itch, you would achieve something.
I try to go deeper. I don't know what that means, but just give in to the feeling, I guess.
As you give into the feeling, Paluna and Valentina, what you see before you is Opa looking at this, or not Opa, Beer, sorry, looking at this object in hand. And from around him, earth manifests and encases him in a ball. And Opa, Beer, you feel at peace. You feel you can control this.
Whoa! He... Interesting. Beer, are you in there?
Hello?
Do I hear them?
You hear them clearly.
Yeah? I'm inside this thing.
Is he completely covered in dirt or?
He's like almost a perfect round sphere of dirt at the moment.
Beer, can you see us?
And I?
It's weird. You can't see them. You can sense them.
Oh shit, you have... That's tremor sense, I think.
You have a general idea of what direction they're in.
I mean, I don't see you, but I can sort of feel you.
Can I see his like outline with since I have the ring?
You still feel that like outline, that connection to him within this ball.
Huh.
Yes.
Well, can you drop the dirt?
Maybe, but it's kind of nice in here.
Are you able to walk like that? You're just a pile of dirt.
I try to like move around.
This entire ball of dirt that is the size of Opa or Beer begins to move as he moves.
What the
I can't
hell?
move.
Take a
This
step
is
back.
awesome.
Here, stop playing around.
This place is just getting weirder and weirder, dude.
After a short moment, the earth, instead of just dropping to the ground, just dissipates. And Beer stands before you once again.
I was having so much fun in there. It felt really good. You
Ugh.
want to try?
No. I'm a sailor. Not a...
Does he smell?
Yeah, you wanna try?
There's no smell coming from beer.
That's weird.
Only I stink.
Yeah. That's you.
Did it open up any passages during this or such?
No. And the other two objects are still present on the pedestal.
What's the object next to this one? Like the one that was...
It was the
Next to it.
crown-shaped thingy with small thorns on it.
I just looked to the other team like, I guess it's my turn to pick one up and see what happens.
All right.
I just look for confirmation before I do it.
I give him a little
Yeah,
nod.
go ahead.
I take the crown.
As you take the crown, you feel a strong urge to put it on.
Just sort of look and just slowly put it on top of my head.
As it situates on your head, you begin to see images. You see warriors in combat, fighters, people in melee range of each other, clashing. And every time you see this picture before you, this imagery, you see a person wearing the crown. And whenever they are struck, thorns erupt from them and strike the attacker. And then the imagery stops.
Interesting.
What happened? Did you form like a big ball of air around you or something? I did. Earth and maybe more air.
Are we sure there isn't something weird in the air in here?
What do you mean?
First, there was that other helmet. That was its own kind of trip. Then there was the memories, and now there's this. Am I turning into a seer? It was another vision.
What did you see?
And why do you get all the cool visions and I just turn into a big ball of dirt? That sucks. I want to change mine.
I saw a great field of war. And
Interesting.
someone else wearing this crown, I think? Yes.
Hmm.
And whomever wore the crown, when they were struck, it was as if a great bush of thorns erupted from them.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I wonder if it still does that.
That's pretty cool.
I walk over to the...
Well, I generally
okay.
don't like being struck, so I don't exactly feel...
You want to do
encouraged
swap?
to test
You
this
want to do
hypothesis.
swapsies?
Let's see what the last one is first.
Aww.
I go over to the sphere, right?
Right.
And pick that up.
Ball.
As you pick up the sphere, you feel like wanting to give it something. Something of you.
Surrender to the ball. Become the ball. Let the ball.
Something like what?
Let the ball.
It feels like you could give in to a sensation.
I give in to the sensation.
And as you stand with the sphere in hand, you feel small pricks on your hand. And you feel, oddly enough, a very familiar sensation, although this time you are the victim of it. You feel something being sucked out of you. And the sphere begins to glow. And in return, a grace energy enters your body. You suddenly feel like you could do more. You could cast a spell. An additional time.
So cool.
And now that that has been given out, I will now write to each of you what you have acquired. As this doesn't require identification, it is just something that you resonate with.
Honestly, I'm
Beer?
tempted to give mine to Beer just for the simple fact that he is the biggest person and most likely to get hit.
So before right, this item that Paluna picked up, are you gonna give it to Beer instead?
I'd say to Beer, I don't think this is something that I'll want to use. I try not to get hit, and I got this other helmet before. You can only have so many things on your head. You try it instead. Handing it to him.
So we're doing swapsies.
And I just toss
Nah,
over
you can take it, and I take up my rings. I think I've got enough.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Do note that these items do require attunement, but they can be used before they require attunement. But only 3 can be used at a time.
Yeah, 3 items of attunement, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I'll take the crown as well.
And then Valentina, I'm sending you the sphere.
Mm-hmm.
What does the second line mean?
Of
The-
which one?
Of both? The flash thingy.
It's 3 times a day.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Do we like just like, carry these with us in a bag, or like
Oh, I'm
Just
wearing
like that.
mine.
Yeah, I
how
mean,
can I wear the sphere?
I know of a way you could wear it.
I mean,
You-
if you need a transport, I have this nice big box you can always transport things in. My job is, after all, carrying things from A to B.
I have a bag of holding. It's fine.
You have it up your ass.
I'll
Alright,
put it in my
beer.
panties.
Beer, put the crown up your ass.
Oh no, the earth thing.
Different
No.
kind of crown.
Everything is stored in the ass now. Your ass is a bag of holding. Good luck. Good luck pulling a keg of beer out of that.
How to tell someone
Valentina.
they're taking it too much from the bag. Your ass is a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Actually, Valentina, you got Lucius' bag of holding, right? How about you
Yes.
give that to me? I could use a thing to, store some of my stuff.
I know, beer. Once we get out of this
just give it to
place,
me.
no,
Just give
later,
it-
later, beer.
Why?
Because there's certain things that I
Yeah,
need.
just take those out. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I would like to just take out all the bottles, put it in my own bag of holding, as well as the diamonds that Lucian had, which I don't remember. I think it was like 3 diamonds, but they were different values.
2 of 300 gold and 1 of 500 gold. Yeah.
2 of 300 and 1 of
500.
and I hand the Gilfer's bag of holding to Beer.
All right.
Nice.
Well, I look around. Are there any more doors in the way we came in?
Is that now that you're looking around, you notice that something has appeared in the middle. Something amorphous. Something starting to take shape into a circular doorway.
In the middle of the room, or like
In-
on the other side, or
In the middle of the room.
well, what was it I said about going forward? You guys ready?
Yes.
Oh yeah, put on the helmet and or the crown. I mean,
All right.
I put like some locks over it and I basically
Beautiful-
wear it as like a headband. You know, like-
Basically.
Rainbow
Uh,
headband, except it's a crown.
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I
let's go.
open the door.
And as you open the door, it's just darkness.
Can I see stuff?
It is just darkness.
Well, I don't know if we should go in there. Does it look like there is a floor or nothing?
It's just darkness.
I mean, that's like the only way.
Okay, step back, guys. I pull
I
out
know
my
what we can do.
hand towards the inside of the door, and I would like to cast daylight.
And as you cast daylight, it is just darkness.
I guess
Uh-huh.
we're just gonna have to go through and see where it leads us.
Yes, indeed.
Today's been a lot of that for me. I just walk through, having made up my mind.
Poluna vanishes from sight.
I look at
Oh
Beer.
boy. Well, let's go save him, I guess. Just
Go back behind it.
Beer vanishes from sight.
Kira, do you think this is a good idea?
I mean, I could let you go first, and if I lose the sensation that I belong to you, then I guess something happened, right? So, and if that happens, I'm not gonna go through, but if nothing happens, I'll follow through. Or you can just send me in first. I don't know.
You know what? That's fair enough. And I go through it.
Huh? And if only people were around to hear Kira's celebration at this moment,
No!
followed by immediate disappointment.
Yes, I was slave.
After a brief moment of being surrounded in complete darkness, y'all appear in the sky, hundreds of feet above the town. Close to you see creatures flying in the air, circulating, flying, soaring, gliding gently. And as you're falling at a rapid pace, you also notice these giant creatures. For the first time for you, Poluna, you see creatures of an enormous size circulating the edges of the city that for the first time you realize is pitch black in a dark, cloudy sky with smoke rising from several buildings, slight fires here and there, streets polluted by trash, small entities walking, running through all these ruins, seeking shelter. And these
Do we start
massive...
falling?
You are falling at a rapid pace.
Wait, from how high?
I prefer the game.
Several hundred feet.
The fuck?
I frantically try to focus on my rings, anything. Hold on to my courier's luggage, just like fuck.
And as you keep falling and the ground closes in,
Can I turn into a ball of earth?
you absolutely can.
I will.
And I am using my boots.
Normally, it would have been another few hours before the boots have recharged, but because of the well water you drank, and you recovered as if it was a long rest, small feathers sprout from your boots, and you're able to fly for the next 10 minutes, I believe it is. And Beer and Poluna plummeting towards the earth. And right as you're about to hit, you stop in your track. Pause for a second. And you fall onto the ground. Well, Beer makes an indent into the ground, a circular indent.
Beer rejoins the ground as a ball of dirt.
I just fly like elegantly down and land on my feet.
You're
As soon
now
as I feel like made contact, I would drop the earth form and say,
Well,
Yeah.
that worked perfectly fine.
I imagine I'm just laying like cartoon face down, just like, both of you, that's cheating. As I get back up and like, so what did I just see? This place looks real bad. Is this Darkhold?
Darkmond, yes. Are we currently in the danger zone?
You're currently what has been described to you as a danger zone.
The
Amongst
danger
these-
zone?
Amongst all these ruins,
I
you
walk.
can definitely hear footsteps loudly, uncertain from what distance.
I walk over to Beer and I grab his arm and I go, ring the bell, Beer, quick, and hold on to me.
Are you sure?
Yes, just don't let me go.
Alright.
I hold on tight to Valentina and ring the little
Wait.
bell.
What are you two doing?
Too late.
A loud, belling boom resounds in the entire vicinity. Valentina, please roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Yes. Oh,
Nice.
You collect yourself and you don't feel compelled to run away. But all the dark creatures around you seem to be scattering at a rapid pace. But weirdly enough, you're still here. In the distance, uncertain to tell how far it is from you.
Can I at least say what direction it's coming from and if it's getting closer?
It's coming, well, that's hard to tell direction because you're all huddled together facing various directions. But it's definitely somewhere out in the city. And it doesn't seem to be on the chase or coming directly at you.
I say we should get out of here. Do either of you guys know where we are? Or know where we're supposed to go?
I look around and can I see
From
where
above?
about we're at? Oh, yeah.
From above you, as Kira is coming falling down towards the ground in this moment. Okay. That's the thing. You didn't die. Where are we?
I was hoping you could tell us. I look around.
She takes a moment to get back up on her feet. Okay. Right. She tries to slowly approach the corner of the house, peer around the corner. Don't see anything close by. We need to get some kind of a vantage point, I think.
Can I look
Oh,
up
we were
and
just in the air, no?
Did we see anything while we're falling down?
I would say that Poluna would be the only one with the perception high enough to notice anything in this panicky moment while falling down. So, Poluna, if you could make a perception check for me to see if you recall seeing anything on the way down. You sort of saw a bell tower looking structure, something that looked like ruins of a castle and something that looked like ruins of a church.
Did I see any, like, where to leave the city or only the landmarks?
Roll a d20 for me. 10 and above you did, and 9 and below you didn't. You faintly recall seeing the water in your, like, eastern direction. And you recall
So I
coming
just
to
sort
this
of-
town by ship. Yeah.
I just sort of go up, take a moment to focus, and then point. The water is over there. There's a big bell tower. Sort of like stick my tongue out and like take the scrunched up concentration stance. Over there, there's a church not that far away in that direction. And what was the last thing you said?
Castle ruins.
And some castle ruins over yonder. I imagine they're in different directions, or is it all like the same direction?
We're
Like,
kind of
sort
in
of spectrum.
the center point of a triangular shape.
Well, we've already been to the bell tower, so we should be able to make our way back from there. And you said the water is that way, so that should lead us to the gate.
You wanna leave?
I think we should leave and rest, and then we can come back.
I could do with civilization that's not this decrepit.
Don't get your hopes up too much. This civilization in Darkmond are expensive.
But what about Jimmy and Lucian?
We'll go back, Beer. We can go back after we're rested.
You bring up a good point.
But what if they don't have time, Valentina? It's like you don't care at all.
Kind, but he wasn't in the ruins, and that's where you lost him.
I lost him.
You were with him.
Oh, so now it's my fault.
Well, all I knew is that I heard you screaming, and I came running, and he was gone.
Yeah, and we need to find him. And you want to take a rest? What the hell?
Fine. I don't want to go to the church yet, because that's where the masked man is going to be, and maybe the castle ruins?
Okay.
Can I look around? Is there any buildings around us?
Plenty of buildings. It is crowded streets with ruins of buildings all around you.
I'd like to go to the closest one and open the door and peek inside.
It's a very worn down house with like boards that are broken and large gaps in between each planks. But it's seemingly private.
Guys, can we just rest here for a little while? And then we'll make a plan of where to go and how to make it there.
Fine.
Planning is good, but let's not spend too long. You did just ring a big old bell announcing to everyone where we are.
That made them run away. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's like to scare the creatures away.
Does it keep them scared away?
No, we should ring it every once in a while. When we feel them getting closer. And I walk into the building.
All right.
I follow in.
Yep.
Right, you guys clearly have more experience in this city than I do. What is going on here?
That's a good question. We don't really know.
I sit down on the floor, leaning up against the wall. Well, there is this nobleman called Khmer, and we know he performs a lot of strange experiments. And I feel like he has something to do with this. And he got Jimmy. Right, Beer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then there's the masked man. Or the pilferer, I guess. Who seems to be
we don't know
behind
if it's
this.
the same person.
Well, I guess not.
He seems like an all-around menace to society is what he does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, we came here because we were hunting down the nobles of Eastwatch. And there were so many clues we found leading to Darkmond.
Hunting down the nobles, had they committed a crime?
Many
Yes.
crimes. We found
They have
some
this,
really
like,
messed up stuff.
Yeah, one of them had like this weird like sex dungeon, and there was like a bunch of children locked up in there. We
Ugh.
saved those. Yeah,
Good.
and then another one was doing like experiments on people and turning them into like Dampiers. And we saved those. So then we decided we're gonna like, kill all the nobles. Of Eastwatch, pretty much. Or
At
anyone
Those-
that's
least the bad
connected.
ones.
Anyone
Such
that's
heinous
connected.
actions are indeed punishable by death.
Well, they live by their own rules over there in Eastwatch, and they're not punished for their horrible crimes.
Yeah, no one was giving a fuck about it. Except for us, I guess.
That's right.
That is deplorable.
It is. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we decided to come here. And we met this guy named Jimmy. He was pretty funny. And then one of the nobles from Eastwatch was here as well. He bought Jimmy. And now he's probably doing some weird experiments on him. So we're trying to save him. And now we lost Lucian as well, so who knows what the fuck kind of experiments are being done on him. Like, such a mess. Wait, you think Kamir took
My
Lucian as
character
well?
just looks very concerned, like, overall, like, what in the world happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long story, Paulina. It's hard to explain, Should have been there, I guess.
No, I don't feel like I wanted to see that. It sounds horrible.
It was horrible, and especially with this Kamir doing all these horrible experiments, taking people and turning them, and then performing, anyway, he needs to be stopped.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there was also this masked guy. He was like really weird and evil, I think.
Yes, the same one we saw in the cave. We saw him before we left Eastwatch, and he froze time.
Yeah.
He's very
and then he
powerful.
like sunk like a ship and stuff. Like,
Oh yeah, that's right.
if you ever see like a picture of a mask, then just stay away from it, okay?
Do we still have those papers? Question for DM.
I do.
Oh, you did.
Beer does.
Beer, show Paluna those papers. Don't actually burn them, but just show.
Yeah,
I'll pull one out of my bag.
So
Is a blank paper in the sand.
So this paper, Paluna, the captain of our ship, when we got here, he would take out one of these papers and hold it up, and it would burn, and this image of a mask would appear, and he would just sink an entire ship.
It
Yeah.
feels like I'm at least in over my head here, but those are some vile miscreants that must be stopped.
Yes.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Like, we're way over our head, but if it's not us, then who?
Really didn't think it would be so hard.
Yeah,
No
well,
people would be
the
this
first
cruel.
noble died really fast. He was just
Yeah.
this fat guy. Like,
It's
it was
true.
so fun.
Out of fear of stating the obvious, it seems like I've woken up where it is really just sink or swim from here.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're pretty much in it now.
Yeah, guess I am.
But we'll get out of this place soon enough, hopefully, and we'll probably head back to Eastwatch, and you can come with us, because this place is no place to live.
Yeah, as soon as we find Jimmy
And put a
And
stopper to Kamir.
and
And
Lucian. Yeah,
yes,
well,
man.
if
And
we
Lucian,
can find
yes.
him.
Very well. I'm in for a pound already, so I might as well be in for the whole goddamn shipyard.
Sounds good. You,
Yeah, maybe we'll
Well-
find out who put you in there,
You seem pretty strong, Paluna. I'm happy to have you with us.
Perhaps a reintroduction is in order, as I sort of like put down my trunk, adjust all my gear, make sure my sword's properly clipped. The name is Poluna. Courier, sailor, an all-around slippery guy. I made my chops looking ahead and being the first to see. You can count on me if you need to sneak up on someone or see something coming. Or if you need a message or something delivered from A to B, I'll get it there. Pleased to make your acquaintance, as I put out my hand.
I grab his hand. Pleased to meet you, Poluna.
Now then, let's get to work.
Right, so we went to the bell tower, and that's where we found the little bell. We went to the well, that's where we fell down, and found you, Poluna, and then the masked man, he wanted to meet us at the church. But I say we go for the castle first.
Yeah, sounds good. Have you guys rested
That's what
enough?
it is. Do I still have my bearing on roughly what direction it was?
Yes.
All right. I guess I'll do it how I usually do it on land. I'll scout ahead. Be a street or two ahead of you guys.
Have we short rested by now?
You have.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll my dice.
Hit
Nice.
dice
There
sound
you go.
nice.
And another one.
Okay.
She's cheating. Check her PC right now.
Check
Yeah,
NPC.
that's good enough.
Famous
can
last words.
Kira, have you rested too?
Oh, you still need me? I mean, this guy just introduced and told you everything I do.
That's what I thought.
Well,
He's
do
a
you
lot
just
nicer then, as well.
do you just want me to leave?
No. Do you feel well rested?
It's good to have a rear guard that can look out as well as a head guard. If you can keep a look on anything trying to flank us and make sure nothing sneaks up, that's just as good.
Yay, I've been promoted to rear guard. From scavenger to rear guard. Oh, well, no. Scavenger, slave, rear guard. No, wait. Adventure. No. Friend, adventurer, scavenger, slave.
Just get over yourself.
What?
Stop whining.
Yeah. This is my life.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have gotten yourself captured, I guess.
I mean, your old friend also got himself captured, so... Guess we're not that
Be
different.
careful what you're saying.
Right.
Bear getting a bit angry at that comment.
Anyway, let's move.
I will stay ahead, trying to stealthily scout the front and be on ahead in general.
Alright. I'm gonna need a group stealth check from all of you.
Oh no.
And that's gone really well so far, hasn't it? Yeah, going great so far. Alright. So, surprise, I believe the rogues of the party do quite good. So, Poluna, please make a perception check as you navigate the close streets, although unfamiliar territory to you. As you're walking through the streets, Valentina's about to trip over a bunch of crates in a very familiar fashion. And Kira's like, don't do my mistake. Otherwise the big blue guy is gonna chop you. So, doing good so far. Keep going. And on your travels throughout the streets, navigating these close
You
quarters and
guy tripping over crate.
Haluna, you spot several figures. Some are just moving in slow fashion through the streets, seemingly unbothered by their surroundings. You hear as some large entity is using its hands to navigate through these narrow quarters. Large, black, bony hands with tar dripping off of them, dripping onto the floor of this village. Navigating it way through the street, crushing some of the corners that it grabs onto. But you seemingly walk by unnoticed.
Okay, gonna stay out of that guy's way.
So, in the distance, you begin to see these streets curving upwards, leading through something that looks more like ruins of a military district. And at the end of the road, you see this ruined castle-like structure with a gate that is crushed and tumbled over, the walls that have crumbled on the sides and left debris below them. The path seems clear in that direction.
I just sort of gesture everyone to go, come, get in here. Path is clear up here.
I follow along.
Yep.
You all make your way towards this castle-like structure. And as you're standing at the gate, looking in, you see a fairly empty courtyard with just debris all over the place. Some burnt trees, piles of bones, and a gate.
While they're taking in the side, I sort of like shove them into a place where you can't just be seen from like the main street or easily seen from the outside. So like just trying my best, like, you're standing in the open, get out of here.
That's fair.
Okay, so this is an exciting place to travel around in, I see.
Yes, but don't worry, we have the bell. We'll be fine.
It just, every bone of my body that's focused on sneaking around screams against the notion of ringing a bell. I'm sure you could understand why.
Yeah, of course, but
It
Oh.
works.
this place is just weird in general, you know?
Yeah. I take a look around at this battered courtyard and say, well, it seems clear enough in here, so I guess as long as we don't walk onto a roof and yell, look at me, I'm a target, we should be fine.
Okay, but can I, like, shout Lucius' name really hard? See if he responds?
Probably not a
I
great idea,
Prefer
Beer.
not to.
I mean, I won't.
Let's check
Just
around
ask.
the place. If nothing else works, we might as well.
You think?
Well, if you have to look for a person, you have to look properly at least. And I sense Spear cared a lot for this Lucian fellow, so it would be a disservice not to at least be proper about it.
But why would he have ended up here?
Good question. He could also be at the church, but you don't know until you check.
That's fair.
Anyhow, let's get seeing what's around this place. As I start to slowly creep around, explore this decrepit and abandoned courtyard.
As you're creeping around, small fires amongst the debris, wood still burning, patches of dirt overlapping the previously paved road leading towards the castle gate. Nothing seems out of the place, aside from, the whole vibe of the city and all the things that is going on. But that aside, nothing seems out of place.
Nothing seems out of vibe with the general down vibes
Exactly.
that are here. Okay. Is there anything of note in this decrepit courtyard, or is it just onto the castle ruins from here?
Seems to be just onto the castle ruins from here.
I just look at everyone and go like, it seems pretty empty here. If your friend was anywhere in this courtyard, I think we would have noticed by now.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Just keep your eyes peeled for a shirtless guy.
Just in general,
Sure
or
thing. Yeah, I can do that in general.
yeah. Any shirtless guys around? Roll for perception check.
I mean, I'm not wearing a shirt.
You found one.
24?
You definitely see beer. Yep.
Big shirtless.
Hmm.
All right.
You're standing before the castle gates. They seem to be fairly beaten up by time, worn down, planks that are broken in, woods that have charred. It pitch black in some places. It seems to be in a fairly poor state.
Is it just we can walk in, or do we need to open it first?
In a very strongly manned fashion, beer can easily break down a few planks for you guys to enter.
I'd sort of gesture to being like, this seems to be the entrance. Would you mind making a path?
I mean, sure. I'll try and remove some of the debris and make a way inside.
All right. You easily clear some of the debris to make way for you guys to come inside. And as you enter this ruined court hall, entry hallway, something seems odd about this place.
Something's not quite right. An illusion.
An illusion.
What
Who
are you
goes
hiding?
there?
What are you hiding?
Is this a seems off prompting a perception check, or seems off in general?
Seems off in general. But also a perception check.
Nice.
No.
May I
Perception
also make a
check.
perception check and look around?
Go ahead. You notice, like 15, 20 feet away from you, a collection of bones. But upon further inspection, as you walk closer to it, they seem to be outlining something.
Can I tell what their outline is? Is it some kind of symbol or something?
Make an insight check.
What the fuck?
Seems to be outlining something. It's hard
What
to
is-
tell from this perspective.
I just crossed my arms. What is this supposed to mean? I stare at the bones.
Oh, it's just bones. Like, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
it's just bones lying there. What's so special about them?
Have you seen the city? It's like, it's just filled with bones.
Seems to be placed there intentionally for some sort of reason.
Oh, sure, yeah, okay.
Peluna, as you approach, and looking at the bones, you notice it's a gathering of several skeletons. And as you're like following the trail of these skeletons, they outline a smiley, a happy smiley.
I just sort of go like, yeah, that's definitely placed there intentionally. What makes a smiley with bones?
A smiley? I look
Yeah,
over
look at it. It's
them.
like it's got the eyes and like the curve for the mouth. Ugh.
You're right.
That's
It's
fucked up.
weird. You would do something like that. Maybe Khmer.
Yeah, I mean, he would probably do something like that.
I would like to
Maybe we're close.
crouch down, and I would like to take the smiley face bones and turn it to a frown.
As you go to grab the bones, your hand passes through them
Oh.
and further into the ground, as you didn't quite expect there to be no resistance.
I pull my hand back.
What?
Nothing seems to be wrong with your hand. You just seem to have phased through this seemingly bony smiley and flow.
I get up and I try to like put my foot down.
Your foot passes through about a feet of nothingness until it hits something solid, seemingly flow.
There's something underneath here.
I think it's like a secret entrance.
It could be.
Just get out of the way.
Start walking into it.
I follow along.
Valentina, you just see Beer and Paluna just disappear into the floor, seemingly walking
I don't
downwards.
want to stay here by myself, so I follow along.
Alright. You find yourself in yet another staircase scenario. At first going straight ahead, and then winding down when the light grows dark in this very moment.
Did the guys who built the city originally have nothing better to do than dig down?
I guess not.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So many stairs.
Yeah, it must be hard for your tiny legs.
I think, am I the short? No, Valentina is shorter than me and walking in heavy armor. Like, now I'm used to walking around. Like, up and down. I come from a ship. Sometimes we have to climb rope masts and all. It's just the monotony of stairs.
It is quite tiresome. God, I miss home.
God, I do not miss home. I missed
I am home.
Eastwatch, though.
Kira?
Yeah,
You're home?
no, it was a pun in the moment. I'm sorry. I tend to ease up tension with bad humor. My
Oh,
bad.
huh. I see.
Yeah.
What? That was not that funny.
You know, you're not from here, you wouldn't get it.
I guess not. Well, let's continue on.
As you proceed to walk down this spiral staircase, feel the temperature drop noticeably. Something is definitely odd about this. And as you continue winding down, you begin to see a green light illuminating the staircase. A light that grows stronger and sharper as you continue walking down. And you begin to hear sounds. Strange, resonating sounds. And the light grows sharper and sharper. And you find yourself realizing that even in this moment, your skin is starting to reflect this green light as you continue walking downwards. and the sounds grow stronger and stronger. And
Is
the
this where we find
staircase-
out that this entire time this was the Necron Tomb world?
Absolutely. Welcome to my world. No.
Roll initiative!
Roll initiative. Yeah. You continue walking down the staircase, and the staircase begins to open up into a room. You're still standing in the staircase, and if you were to go 5 to 10 steps further down, you would begin to enter this room where the light seems to be strong, flickering in and out, and the sounds are growing loud. They're growing rowdy. No, loudy. Louder.
About to get rowdy.
Yeah.
What kinds of sounds are we talking? Is it chanting? Is it rumbling?
It's not chanting. It's not per se voices. It's more like repeating.
I wield my axe in my both hands and look at my party members and
Shall we go?
I take the cue and just pull out my weapon.
Just be ready for anything.
And take a slightly crouched stance behind Beer.
All
Pull
right.
out my shield and cane. I'm ready.
I would like for you all to roll a stealth check.
Oh
Steph.
no.
Good thing you're in the back.
God, I got excited
well-
when I saw that 19.
yeah,
Oh yeah!
nice.
25!
As you're sneaking down the staircase, you see an open large room with green liquidy mass traversing trenches leading up to glass containers in the sides of the room. And in the middle, you see a large mechanism of various mechanical components. And in the back of the room, you see a very familiar figure to you at this point, weaving his hands in an almost majestic fashion as some kind of energies traversing from him into the canister that he's standing before. And the humming sound
Is it,
seems to be
is it
coming
Mr.
from the
Master
mechanism.
Schmuck from the dungeon? Or someone else?
To you, it is someone else.
And to us,
Take a guess.
come here.
Correct.
Oi, Pierre, who's this guy?
That's the guy. Took Jimmy.
Has he
One
noticed
of
us?
the nobles.
He seems to be in deep concentration with whatever he's doing in this very moment.
That
I just looked
Turret.
into like,
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
shh. I just put my hand to my lip and like, shh. We jump him. Yeah, right. I just looked to the two of you like, unfree?
I get up and I would like to charge towards Kamir, towards his back, and try to bite him.
You sneak up to Kamir,
I would just like to run at him.
run at him. So,
Oh, but-
forgoing all the stealth,
Yep.
just running up at
Yep.
him.
Yep, I'm
So
so
bite.
pissed.
We're all rushing in, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, I guess we're
See
just.
him, I get pissed. I'm gonna get him.
So what?
Just
As you're running,
full
you notice
engage.
that you have to traverse one of these trenches that have green liquidy mass in them. And for that, I'm gonna give you a battle map to look at first, which will be right here. And let me just reveal some part of it to you, if the game will allow me. Otherwise, we just panic. This is the whole thing about, they updated
Would we have to put
website.
our tokens in for you to be able to reveal things?
Normally, it wouldn't be the case, but since the update, I can't find the normal option to.
I've put my token down. Put me where you want me to be able to see from.
All right.
See, just the edges where you didn't put the fog of war. That's
Okay.
it.
Where am I going?
Can
So
you
everything is
see?
black.
Yeah, you can
I'll
place your
put-
token around here.
Where?
Well, the pings.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you-
And I just need to put down.
This is what it looks like. That makes more sense.
And I'm gonna have to put down a certain someone.
It's Jimmy.
Yes, it's Jimmy. Camille seems to be standing right here in his pose of channeling whatever is going on in this moment into this glass canister, seemingly filled with this green liquid that is traversing the trenches. So, Valentina, you decide to forgo all stealth.
Yep.
And just rush directly at him.
Yep.
Well, let's roll initiative, shall we?
Oh,
And
you
I
just
have
like
to.
my token. God, every time.
Do I get to attack before the thing?
You'll get to do one attack, yes,
Okay.
before the thing. But it wouldn't be without him having a reaction, considering you forgo all stealth.
Fair.
Do we just in general have like a surprise or first round, or is it just all of us on top of it?
It is Valentina who decides to rush in, who gets the surprise attack, and the rest of you are just in regular initiative order.
Mine is not an 11, it is a 10.
And Kira. All right. Have everybody rolled that needs to roll?
Yes.
Seems like it. Valentina, you get your first free attack with your bite.
Alright, so for the first time, I just like my rage take over, seeing this guy, and I try to. Fuck, I miss.
You try to fuck and you miss.
Yes.
That's very unlucky. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. So him hearing you violently rushing at him turns around and just sidesteps. I was wondering when you guys would show up. You took your time. Hopefully nothing bad happened. Oh, something bad did happen. He smiles. And it's Kira. Kira rushes over, seeing Valentina going in, and tries to stab at him. That's a solid 19, and there is 16 to hit for 15 points of damage. That's the end of her turn. Valentina, you're up once again.
Alright, now I'm in melee.
Whoop.
Whoops. What
Fine.
did you do, you bastard? And I would like to use inflict wounds or try.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. 15 just hits.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
am I allowed then to use my channel divinity?
Correct.
Okay, so that is 1 second.
I hope you're all listening to some music, so I'm not the only one
Sorry.
sitting in complete darkness and silence.
I'm hot dogging all these sessions, man.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I first roll for damage. 16 plus. I'm gonna use my channel divinity touch of that, which is 5 plus twice my cleric level.
So that's 15 points of damage. No, you're level 5, right? Yeah. So 15 points on top of that.
Yes, that's 31.
31 points of damage. As the necrotic energy seeps into his body. Ah, thank you. And you see the
Ah,
wounds
he's
from
undead.
Kira closes up.
The what? The what?
The wounds that Kira inflicted on him seems
Oh,
to close
no.
up again.
My face just grows paler if possible.
Thank you. And you see the mechanism seems to be beating of the screen flashing glows. Ah, delightful.
You sick bastard.
I'm watching a person that I just realized is a vampire of a death god try to use that death god's power on another guy, and that guy going like, thank you. Paluna is like, what? Every time.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Beer, you're up.
I will rush in, past Palunas, move out of the way, and then
Jump next to Camille and Valentina.
All right.
And I will bonus action rage. Shout
Rachel?
Rage.
Hmm.
And I will shout, "Where's Jimmy?" As the fur on his arms starts to like thicken, and see like a little bit of extra hair on his chest.
Hmm.
And
Alright.
then I will make some attacks. Am I flanking Skira? Or?
Yes, I would allow it.
I will make some 2 attacks. One, that's 12. Guess that misses, yeah. And that's a natural 20.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Let's see if this rolls correctly.
Seems to
I
be.
think that does, yeah. It seems correct.
Yeah. So that's 33 points of damage.
Yeah.
The axe sinks into him. Ah, that's what I'm looking for in an adventure. You'll do a fine experiment. The effect doesn't seem to be, or the impact doesn't seem to be as impactful as you would normally assume.
Okay.
So, is it possible to stand on these squares behind him, or are they like
As a rogue with a high
trenched?
dexterity, easily. Yeah, you can stand on the edge of that.
Okay, because I assume it is my turn then.
It is definitely your turn now.
So that's 30 feet. See, this is where he's just gonna have a full body AoE, and I'm going to suffer for my hubris. But here we are. You said I could stand here, right?
Yes.
Actually, what we do, and we do it in like this order. Paluna will reach for his belt this time for one of the vials that would be in his belt pouches,
Alright.
and coat the letter opener with the serpent venom beneath it for the next minute. So 10 out of 10. This is first turn, and
So what does that poison do?
it is a fort save for a DC 11, and if he fails, he takes 3d6 damage.
What kind of damage?
It is venom.
So
It is
poison
injury
damage.
based. It would be poison damage.
All right.
And he will take half as much on a successful save.
All right.
So I'll skedaddle over here. Slap on my advantage, because I am elf flank.
Go for it.
And stab.
17.
17.
Hits.
So we'll do slash roll 1d6 plus 3d6 sneak plus 3d6 poison. Well, a con save to see if we have the second set of 3d6. We'll do that separately. Plus 4. So this is the damage from the stab and the sneak attack.
All right.
And this is the poison. And there's a fort save to see if he halves 9. Well, a con save.
Him.
He definitely halves the 9 with a nat 20, which is then further halved.
Since I do have a magic weapon, does he still have resistance against that?
Yes.
Interesting. There's not a lot of things that have resistance against that.
Unless you hit it. The mechanism in the wall, in this middle of the room, pulses once more. Is that
definitely a link between those two?
So, is that the end of your turn?
Let me think. I still have a bonus action.
No, you use the bonus action to code your weapon.
I am a rogue, my good sir.
So you have 2.
I have these.
Yep. So you can dash, disengage, or hide.
Is he looking this way?
He's looking towards Valentina.
How big is this gap?
It's about 10 feet. So 3 meters.
I will disengage for now, because he is thoroughly surrounded, and either he has a way to get out of this, which would suck, or something else. I will disengage next to this mechanism. I'll run over here. I'll see what that makes him do.
Alright.
I just feel like I have a sufficiently high wisdom score to piece together that A and B are reacting together.
That's up for you to decide. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright. It's now Kamir's turn. Kamir's looking at you guys, looking towards his container. It's time to let the puppies out. He disappears from sight and reappears. He turns around, looking towards a far end of the room you haven't been in yet. And you hear something tipping over and glass splintering.
Do we get a attack of opportunity when he leaves?
No, he just missed a step.
Ah, okay.
Somewhere in the room, something big has begun to move. Now I'm gonna need to find my...
The big boy token.
The big boy token. Well, it's on the map. Just have to roll initiative for it.
No, you don't need to.
I don't need to? Okay, that's fair. Normally that would be an unlucky roll, but considering it's right after Kamir, perfect timing. Let's see, that's 10, 30. I'm sure Paluna can see what's approaching in this very moment. Something large, massive, covered in black goo and tentacles writhing from his back. Something extremely disfigured. A shadow of what it used to be.
Monstrosity incoming!
And that's the end of his turn. We're now back at the top with Kira. Kira's looking towards Valentina. Do we chase?
Yes.
Okay. And she sets into sprint, chasing after Kamir, swinging wildly at him. And that's a solid 1 hit of 10 points of damage. Reduced to half. The structure in the middle pulses once more.
Now that I'm this close to it, can I see what it is that's pulsing?
It is hard to see. Whatever it is obscured within some kind of spherical container with cloudy green gases circulating it. Here, you're up.
Mr. GM, I feel like you skipped my turn.
I think so too.
Where are you? Oh. Why are you on top? There you go.
Because she
There you
has the highest initiative?
No, with both 18 with Kira, but Kira's high dex.
Okay.
True.
I would like to attempt to cast a level 2 guiding bolt on Kamir.
Go ahead.
17.
17 hits.
Oh.
Damn.
9 points of radiant.
How unfortunate.
Yeah.
It impacts on him. And he begins to glow slightly translucent gray. It seems to be effective.
Interesting. I just want to see if I could make a bonus action. Yes, as the bonus action, I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Go ahead.
And I'll just place it right here
Alright.
and make an attack on Kamir, hopefully.
Go for it. 11 misses.
Alright. It's the end of my turn.
Alright. Beer, you're up.
I'm rushing after Kamir. Go over this crate. Step next to it. And then I will recklessly attack 2 times.
Go for it.
Actually, no. I'm gonna do something else.
Alright.
As I'm here,
Yes.
I'm gonna use one of my charges to turn into an earth ball.
Alright.
And I'm gonna roll over Kamir. I'm gonna charge him.
Roll over Kamir. The utter disrespect.
That's a bonus action, right, to do that?
Yes.
To roll into him. So I guess I will just, yeah. From this
So you
angle,
do-
I would rush, roll over like that way, I guess.
That's perfectly fine. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes, 2d8. 9 points of rolling damage.
Of rolling damage. Just keep rolling. We love it.
Rolling. He's rolling.
And then I pop out on the other side of him and I will attack.
Alright, go ahead.
2 attacks. Since I'm flanking, I won't be reckless attacking. That's a 19
Healed.
and a 15.
Neither hits as a magical shield erects around him.
Bollocks. Yeah, that's the turn.
Alright. Paluna, you're up.
Motherfucker.
So I've seen this like thing pulsate whenever he's gotten hit, and I'm right next to this core, right?
Correct.
I look over, see the guy thoroughly surrounded, see the beast on the other side, and like, it's gonna go over there. I have survival instincts that says don't be near whatever is about to happen over there. But what happens if I try to stab whatever's in this core? Can like my cutlass reach in and do that?
It is
That
not
within-
something that can be reached. It's like in a spherical, solid container. That seems to be
Is it a glass
Transparent.
container?
yes.
I'm going to go on the thesis that glass will break if you poke it really, really hard with sharp things, like a sword.
Seems to be
Cutlass.
a reasonable thesis to have.
Smash it.
So
Go
I'm
ahead
going
and-
to
Smash it.
steady aim to give myself +2, so a bonus action on steady aim to give myself a +2 to hit, since I don't need to move this turn.
All right.
And then I'm going to try to hit the inanimate object.
Go ahead. The DC is 15.
Oh.
Well,
Nice.
you strike it, and you definitely feel making some kind of impact. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do you get sneak attack on inanimate objects?
No. You're not exactly surprising.
Oh
it
yeah,
in
no,
any way.
sneak attack is because you're hitting something in a way that it can't see.
It's just-
I
yeah.
have a feeling this thing doesn't get hurt by poison damage either.
You're right. Absolutely correct assumption. There's nowhere for the
Alright.
poison to seep into.
Exactly. I
Hmm.
poke at it for 6 damage.
You definitely seem to have left a scratch on it. A few more times might do the trick. Is that the end of your turn?
No, it's not.
All right.
I am going to use my bonus action to crouch down near this thing and hide from this thing.
All right. Go ahead and make a stealth check. You seem to be hiding quite well behind this weird mechanical structure before you. I assume that was it.
Yep.
All right. Kamir's turn. He's looking at you guys. Don't I just enjoy playtime? He begins weaving his hands before him, and above him you see pum, 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 6 small, necrotic, greenish-looking orbs circulating around him. And he points towards Poluna, currently striking at whatever that might be. Poluna, please go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Doesn't this guy have like a shit ton of shit to do since he's casting a spell in melee of several people?
Nope.
It's only a disadvantage if it casts at the person in melee.
If it is an attack roll against anyone while he is in melee with someone. But when it's a saving throw, it's you who has to roll.
Okay, yeah, so there's no opportunity attacks or something. That's Pathfinder. So
No, that's
what did
only
you
if
say?
you have a Mage Slayer. You get an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
So what did you say?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, neat. That would be one of those. 13.
13. So you take... What the fuck is this? Huh? What happened? What happened to my...
Actually, does he even know I'm there?
Apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah, I mean, it's just he's 3 people in melee.
It's looking right.
Valentino over here, all of them hitting him.
Yeah.
I know I'm being stealthy towards this guy over here, but
Oh, he very
could
much
be in
knows
a
where
bit of
you
fog
are.
of war. What?
If only he had some kind of sense of the entire room.
Fair enough.
Alright. You take...
Powerful wizard.
It's a wizard, Harry.
Is everything.
Harry's dead. Get over it.
Oh, true. My bad. My bad. You take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Oh joy.
Oop, ouch and
How
outie.
many points?
15
15.
points of.
Oof.
He then looks towards the mechanism, raising his hands, and you see a green trail from the mechanism seeping into him. And in that moment, while you see some of his wounds close up, you also hear everybody in the room takes 5 points of necrotic damage as a green pulse extends from the mechanism, hitting everyone in the room.
2 points for me.
And that's the end of his turn. It is now the monstrosity.
I would shout out, break this thing! It's gonna be a load of problems!
This monstrosity walks, easily steps over the trench, and is now standing before Beer. In a very familiar fashion, it attempts to grapple Beer with his one hand. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
You are now considered grappled by the big guy.
Alright.
Ira's turn. She's going to attempt to stab Kamir. 25 to hit with some sneak damage. Why won't it? There you go. Wow. That's depressing. Okay. Seemingly jabs into Kamir. Seems somewhat unbothered by it. Valentina, you're up.
Only one attack for her?
Oh, right. She has another one. Whoops, my bad. Quickly, rewind. There you go. He still has his... No, it became his turn, so he doesn't have shield up anymore. Damn. 18 hits. And he takes that amount of damage. Valentina, you're up now.
Okay, I'm just gonna test something.
Testing.
Testing. Would this hit the big guy?
Yes.
Alright, so I run over here to hopefully hit both the mechanism and the big guy. And I summon my spirit guardians.
All right. What kind of
That-
saving throw is that?
Yep.
Yep, that kind. Noted. A lot when it's a yep saving throw. It's the best kind. Wisdom saving throw. Noted. A natural 20 for a 17. Okay.
God.
And the
Your
mechanism.
spirit weapon would disappear.
Right, concentration.
Concentration.
What about it?
You can only concentrate on one thing at a time. So you're either concentrating on your spirit weapon or on your spirit guardians.
Is spirit weapon concentration?
I think it is.
Isn't it?
No?
I
No.
don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, right. That's the 2024 rules that came up recently. Yeah,
Oh
where
yeah,
they
not
butchered it.
concentration. Yee-hoo!
Yoo. Good shit, good shit. But good looking out anyway. All right. So, go ahead and roll your damage.
Did it hit the mechanism?
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. That's radiant, by the way, because still the glowy ones.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes, I'm typing very slowly. Okay.
Roll damage! Faster!
12 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
The creature seems to be severely wounded by it. It's not like looking severely wounded, but the impact looked to hurt it more than it normally would.
Good.
And the mechanism begins to splinter, and a crack runs up along the glasses of it.
Okay, good. And then I would also like to use my bonus action to control my spirit weapon. How much movement does that thing have again?
20.
20. Okay, so I'll move it to the mechanism and try to make an attack roll.
Go ahead and swing. 18 definitely hits. 7 points of force damage. The glass begins to splinter even more so, and it seems to be close to breaking.
That's the end of my turn.
And that's the end of your turn. Beer, you're up.
Yes. While I'm grappled, I can make an attack roll against this guy, right?
You can make any kind of attack roll.
Oh, also against Camille?
Yes.
Okay. I will attack Camille.
Go ahead.
I do.
You're currently only considered restrained, so you only have 0 movement, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throw, but that's it. Rest you can do as
Fair
normal.
enough, fair enough. 14.
14 just misses.
Mm-hmm. And another attack. Another 14. Dang it.
Just misses.
Okay. Let's see. I would. Ooh, wait. I don't know if that works. I guess I will try. Well, can I turn into the ball again of Earth and roll away from this guy?
You absolutely
Good.
can.
It says it doesn't provoke any attacks of opportunity.
It also means that the grapple is released.
Okay, so I will do that, I guess, and then I will roll over Camille.
The utter disrespect of my small villain here.
Oh wait, can I do
is
like
so funny,
can I
though.
do like a circle roll?
You absolutely can. You
I
know
would
your
roll
movement
like
with it.
this way, and then I can move like 80 feet with this thing because
Yeah.
it's double my movement.
You're a
as well.
World of Warcraft raid boss ad right now.
Yeah. So I would go like I would roll like this way basically like in that direction.
All right.
Just look over at what the hell Beer is doing, just raising an eyebrow. What the fuck?
Yeah, you give me something, I will use it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love it. Right. You roll the damage.
Oh, are you fucking
That's-
kidding me? That's so sad.
Like, you just release from this giant thing, and you
No,
barely
it's
gather momentum, so you barely bump
fine.
into them, like, dook, like a
It's
weak
fine.
pinball machine.
I don't have the it makes sense, you know. I don't have the
Yeah.
momentum, you know. I'm like rolling from standstill, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't get
Very-
to gather speed, but yeah, I would end up like over here.
Very disappointing pinball machine.
Yeah. Well, they take 2 points of damage, both of them.
They seem unbothered for some reason. Who knows why? Anyway. Baluna, you're up.
We're gonna strike again. I'm going to try and focus on where the glass is already cracked to see if I can widen a crack with
Go ahead
the
and
letter
roll
opener.
with advantage.
50. Advantage. So 2 of these. 26.
Nice.
I think that hits. Just barely, maybe.
6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage. You sink your dagger into it, or your letter opener. You feel like one more hit, and you would probably break through. Anything else you want to do?
Part of me wants to ask if I can take like a dagger I have on my belt and you do a two-handed attack, like a offhand attack with that, but I don't think I can.
You absolutely can make an offhand attack if you want.
Oh,
Throwing
what
a
are the
weapon
rules
is
for that
not
shit?
does not cost a resource in this game.
What are the rules for second attacks or offhand attacks?
You roll with your normal modifier for the dagger. You're just not allowed to add your attack modifier to your damage.
Okay, so basically, is it advantage again?
Yes.
Alright, so in like seeing that it's this close, Paluna sort of panics and goes for it, like pulling up a dagger from his belt as fast as he can, just like in a mad rush to see if he can get it in. 23?
That hits.
It'll just
And
be
with that-
8d6.
With that, it splinters. Everything goes white. Everybody
Oh,
in
God!
the room takes 10 points of necrotic damage.
This blasts, like
Done?
it goes wide, it blasts and just see Paluna blasted back on the floor, out cold, a dagger and a cutlass in his hands. So I yet again am unconscious.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Aw.
Oh no.
And everything comes to again.
Do I
And
have
where
to keep
this-
concentration?
Yes,
Fuck.
you have to beat a DC of 10.
That's just my constitution, right?
Constitution saving throw. Yes.
Easy.
You maintain concentration on your spirit guardians. Where the glass sphere was before, and after the smoke, the liquid has spilled out and has dissipated, now hovers in the middle of this space a green jagged black colorish gem just hovering in that area. And from it, once in a while, you just see a small drop of something from it that spills into the ground. And this time, Kemir is up. Kemir looks towards Kira, points at her, and two of the spheres floating above him flies at her. So she takes some damage. She seems to be still standing, but she's not looking too great. And he seems to be healing slightly from this. His wounds closing up once more.
Fuck.
Ah. How unfortunate. Anyway. Once again, he disappears from sight and reappears further away. So, shall we continue? The monstrosity steps up before Beer and attempts to grapple him once again. 25.
Oh, don't
Snap.
forget he started his turn in my Spirit Guardians.
Oh, the big guy. Yeah. So he roll for damage, and I will roll a wisdom saving throw. 6. So we'll take full damage.
Was it 3d8?
I believe so, yes.
You can use the up arrows to go back to things you've previously input.
Oh.
Not bad, not bad.
That is a lot of damage. Again, the radiant energy coursing through it, cinching it more than you would normally expect. And beer is currently in his hand.
Let go of me.
It can't utter anything, it seems disfigured. And unlike the ones you've seen in the city, this one seems more incomplete. Hero's turn. Oh boy. Okay. Tries to walk around it and attacks, flanking.
Ooh.
And that's going to be with a sneak attack, so, you know. So that's... Okay.
Damn, Kira.
So that's
29.
18, 29. Halved.
Not
Still,
so bad having a slave after all.
until she dies.
Can't wait.
8 times. Yeah. And she
Meanwhile,
attacks
the
once
other
again.
rogue,
Yeah, the other rogue.
Cat
Oh.
on the ground.
And another sum of damage to come to. No, that's the wrong one. That's the. Oh, I added the damage to the wrong one. Holy shit! She almost tore this into pieces. 29 plus. Jesus, this one is on his last leg. Carved pieces of it that are now falling onto the ground. Barely holding on to beer still in this moment.
But you mean other one, DM? Huh?
What? Huh? I didn't see anything.
Uh-huh.
And
I heard that.
anyway, Valentina, you're up.
God damn it.
I will get over to Poluna and use Cure Wounds on him.
All right.
For healing. There you go. You're welcome. And then
Slap him awake a bit. Wake up.
slap him with some healing
Unlucky.
power, and then I will focus on my spirit weapon, and I will send it towards Hamir.
All right, go ahead.
Just move it. There we go, and make a swing.
Go ahead and roll.
Yup.
I think that hits, maybe.
bonk.
15
Nice.
points of damage. Big bonk. I like that.
Then,
then?
and then.
And
Which
then,
movement do I have?
all of it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk over here and stand here so that my spirit guardians once again hit the big guy.
All right. That's 1.
All right.
So I think that saves, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh, that's a good hit.
The radiant
Yeah.
energy courses through it, and instead of like being cut into pieces, it just burns up in a glory blaze of this translucent fire that ignites. And it splats onto the ground, no longer composed or held together by anything.
And
It is dead.
very good. And I think I'm just gonna count how much movement there's. 10, 15, 20, 1, 35, 35. Over there. I'm gonna
All right.
go over there, so it also will it? I'm gonna check.
The circle.
No, or maybe? Does it hit
No.
him? Okay. Right. End of turn.
End of turn. End turn. All right. Beer. You're up, and you're free. You have this like half melted hand stuck to you, but its grip is loose.
One sec. Oh. Okay. How wide is this gap?
10 feet.
Okay, so I should technically be able to like easily jump over it, I think.
Unless you roll like a natural 1 or something, yeah.
But, yeah, I will try to leap over it.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Isn't it athletics?
Well, right, athletics because he's strength based. Yeah.
I think I have. I feel like I have something for this, but maybe not. Nah, I guess not. Okay.
All right.
Athletics 16.
You clear these.
Sorry, I rolled with. Okay, I jump over. Boom. Next to him. Reckless attack.
Go
2
for it.
times. Die, you piece of shit. 19.
Shield. So that misses.
Yeah, and then I will attack once more. 20.
Just hits.
Oh, nice. That's 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. Your hits seem to have their full effects on them.
Okay. We're doing it. Free action, I shout, "Where's Jimmy?" And you see like Bear gets super angry, and then he vanishes from sight as I use my hidden stab.
And as his reaction, he says, "Ah, Jimmy's cooking."
Oh, this
Luna.
guy.
You're up.
The fuck?
So, what is this kind of terrain we have around this?
It's a very slim
Yes.
edge around the mechanism. Or you can also
Would I
jump
be
the
able to,
gaps.
with acrobatics, run around the inside of this thing?
As long as you don't roll a natural 1, yeah.
Fuck.
And you would have to do that
Because-
twice.
I would say that my cunning action, like the whole rogue movement thing, that would at least be used here.
Yeah, of
Even
course.
when it says dash, disengage, or hide, I feel like that's appropriate.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, it's just movement, so
12.
you cleared the first one. Go ahead and roll again.
Give me a sec. It's done a thing with my character sheet where it won't let me move off it. So
Unlucky, that's your life now.
that moves me here.
Hmm.
Then we acrobatics again.
Easily.
22. And then I would go here. And then I will engage the Shankenspank.
Go ahead and roll attack.
Oh my god, this character sheet. Send help. Character sheet's angry. It is. There we go. It had glued itself to my mouse.
Wow.
Oh, that happens. I think.
Anyhow,
Wait, it does?
15.
Misses.
And
she's
with
still
the
shielded.
other one, 18.
Misses.
That
Damn
will
it,
be it for
shield
me.
is so OP, man.
Yeah. Kamirs up. Well, if this is the end of the line for me, I guess I just have to go out with a bang. He digs his nails into his chest and rips himself open. I need everybody in
What
20
the
feet
fuck?
radius to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Intelli-
not again!
The DC is 15.
Oh god.
I keep forgetting to turn advantage off. 12. I have +6. I'm proficient in Dex. My rolls have been dog.
I get advantage on dex saving rolls. That's 20.
That's a 20. So, this is a necrotic fireball bursting from within him.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Womp.
Womp
This does
womp.
not sound good.
Nope.
Beer. You take 32 points of damage
What the fuck? And he's
Ah,
saved.
to 16.
Oh no.
That's fine.
Halved again to 8 because you're raging. You
Fuck you,
barely take a
Beer.
scratch.
Oh, wait, actually true, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys worried about?
Oh no.
I'm just
I
chilling
have
here.
been knuckle bombed!
No. No.
Paluna, you take 32 points of damage.
Yes, I love being at checks notes -28.
Oh my god.
What is your
Wait.
maximum hit point?
28.
Wait!
That's an instant kill.
Dude,
What?
no way, you die.
Wait, no. You count 0, right?
When you're in the negative equal to your total
Yeah, to
maximum
your
hit
max
point,
HP, you die.
Yeah, no, I know.
Hmm.
But, don't you have to... Yeah, I guess death. Back to character creation then!
Don't worry, I can
Valentina,
revive you.
you
Unless
take 32 points of damage as well.
I'm down.
Wait, how much HP did you have? Were
I
you?
had
Oh, you
4.
were 4. You got no.
What? Was he level 4?
No, he was
was
on 4.
at
You
4.
healed him for 4.
Oh yeah.
And it took. Wow, that's crazy. No
The
shit.
exact
What did you
number.
cast on me back then, by the
Exactly.
way?
Well, holy
No, but like, what was it you cast on me?
Cure wounds.
Am I healing
At first
shit?
At
level.
what level?
First
One.
level.
At first
One.
level.
And she rolled a net 1 on it as well. So the
Yeah.
healed for minimum healing. Oh, wow, that's crazy. I'm so sorry.
Well, considering where we are in the campaign, I get to bust out an old character I've been working with. Oh, I love the ink pins.
We'll see if Valentina is put back to life and gets the chance to revive
Wait,
you.
you're down as well, Valentina?
Yeah, I got down.
Okay.
But in this very moment, Beer, you see Kira run over to Valentina and pour a healing potion into her mouth.
Wait, is combat over?
Combat seems to be over as Kemir is reduced to a green goo on the floor. Valentina, you come back to consciousness with 5 HP.
I'm not gasping for breath or anything. I just suddenly get up. I'm looking blasted. Oh no, what happened?
The fuck?
Get up off the floor. Look
You
around.
just see like Paluna's. I don't know what the after effect of necrotic fireball is, but I imagine like someone just straight up getting killed by it looks like a half decayed corpse already with like just skin and torso just frothed away.
Pretty accurate.
Oh no. Paluna, Beer, what happened? I can do this. I can fix this.
You can.
I don't know.
It looks like there's a bit too much damage. Don't take a simple healing potion. It's gonna do this.
I'm out of
Just
level
pour a
3
healing
spell
potion
slot.
out of it.
Hold up. Maybe there's something I can do. Hold on. no! Oh no! Wait, I'll figure this out. Time to do math.
What? Hurry up! What are you gonna do?
I think I know, but
I reckon
Uh,
too,
in the mouth.
but my character.
Okay,
does.
so
Hmm.
question for DM. The sphere of sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to restore a level 3 spell slot, would that be 30 HP?
Mm-hmm.
Great. My God.
Mm.
Wait, you don't have any level 3 spell slots.
No.
Wait, what did you use? Oh, one spirit thing.
Spirit Guardians, and then before combat, I used Daylight. Like an idiot.
Oh yeah.
Okay. First of all, I go over to Paluna and I will. Never mind, I don't have that spell. I guess the Spare the Dying work on him?
No,
He's
dead.
no longer considered
I'm
dying.
dead.
He's
There's
dead.
no dying to spare.
No.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Do you have any health potions?
Yeah.
Give me
I
all
pull
your
out
health
6 health
potions.
potions.
Oh,
I give
okay.
them all.
Are they all 2d? What are 2d4
No, the
plus
small ones.
4? What is that then?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4
I'm just chugging
plus
all of them.
2. Yep. Okay, that's 6.
1.
8.
Okay.
We're up to 19.
Okay.
28. 7. Okay. Plus 35. Okay, how many was that?
4.
Okay, I'll give you the 2 remaining back to you. And then I shall use my newly found Spear of Sacrifice, and I will sacrifice HP to recover a level 3 spell slot.
All right.
So you can see I bring out my sphere and I just grab it with my hands, feeling drain my blood, and I suddenly lose 30 health. And I go like, ouch. Okay. I can do this. I put the sphere back. I pull out a diamond that I have in my back, and I hold it in my hand, and I look at Balloon. I put a hand on him, and I cast Revivify.
So, here's the thing. Considering the nature of his corpse, I want you to roll a d20 and add just your wisdom modifier. And the DC is 15.
What the fuck? My witch modifier? Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh my god. no
Proficiency?
way.
Proficiency?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, it was without proficiency, but you still made the DC
19.
because you rolled a 16.
That's oops.
It's fine. You made it. But as your energy flows through you, the gem crumbles and lightly hovers as a cloud of dust above his body. And at first it doesn't seem to take effect. But then one bone, another bone. His body begins to reshape into the familiar shape of Paluna, granted slight disfigurement, scarring. Scarring that doesn't seem to disappear with this resurrection of his formerly mangled body. Paluna,
Where is
you
the
come to
scarring
consciousness
present?
again. It's like small green black scars on your arms and your legs and some around your body, your stomach. Your upper chest, your chest and your face seems to be fine.
It worked. What the hell was that kind of magic?
It's just... Baluna, you okay?
Saw the light. It came for me.
Oh,
What does that even mean?
shake him a little bit on the shoulder. Baluna,
It was over. The coin had landed. And the dice were rolled. And they'd rolled snake eyes. But I'm... he uses all his might to even try to like get his head up from just lying flat on the floor. I'm back with another roll.
Here, drink up, buddy.
And I hand him like 2 healing potions.
Need some help with that?
Just pour
I
him
can't lift my
into,
arms right now.
I pour
He's
him into his mouth.
absolutely paralyzed, basically.
Give you 2d2, 2d4 plus 2 twice. You can roll that if you want.
Can't do parentheses with this.
No, that doesn't work. There you go. 13 points of.
I have gone from minus 28 to plus 14. Ah. Ugh. He just slowly climbs back and goes like, oh, it all hurts so much.
oh, I'm glad you're back, Baluna. Sit down on the floor, feeling exhausted.
Valentina, in this moment, you have reached stage 2 of a certain condition from the blood being drained from you.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
feel so
Well,
hungry.
While Baluna is recovering, I want to look at the goo in front of us as well.
The pile of goo. In what way are you looking at it? Are we talking like investigation for loot, or are we talking like seeing if something moves, or are we talking about...
Yeah, like all of it. I would like inspect it. Maybe like stir it around a bit with my foot. You know, see if there's any movement, anything inside.
Make a perception check or an insight check.
Does it even matter? It does not. Perception. 3!
It's definitely a pile of goo. Make an investigation check.
10!
You find a ring and you find his black robe, both completely covered in a familiar goo you have encountered before.
Ew.
The goo from
It's
the
disgusting.
supervisor from the ship.
Sorry, what?
The same goo that you experienced from
Oh, the black
supervisor.
goo?
Yes.
Is it also burning?
Not in this very moment, no.
Okay. So I have a black cloak and a ring.
Indeed.
Just add that for now.
Didn't you say something about Jimmy being cooked or something?
Start looking around the room. See if I can find Jimmy.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. As you walk around this room where the glowing light has subsided quite a bit. You're looking in all the containers, and while you can definitely see some kind of humanoid shape within them, you can't pinpoint if Jimmy should be in one of them. And there are 12 containers total.
I don't know in which one Jimmy is. What should we do?
I get up from the floor. Let's just leave. I wonder where Kermir went.
Why, he died. He exploded.
You think he died?
If that wasn't dying, I will be sorely
Oh.
disappointed.
I hope so.
I want to go out. Let's see the sun.
But what about
Walking towards the
Jimmy?
door.
What about Lucian?
I want to see the people. So many people.
Paluna is just rather dazed from his recent. We'll call it, how people have near-death experiences. We take that a step further.
Does...
Guys, it's so boring down here. Let's go up. There's nothing here. Let's go. I need to see all
What
the
the
people.
fuck, Valentina? Are you kidding me right now?
No, let's go.
Aye, you go. I will look for Jimmy and Lucian. I don't need you.
Why don't you think that? Of course you need me. You should come with me.
I'm not leaving without them.
Beer, what color is your blood?
What does this Jimmy guy look like?
He's like this tiny, scrawny guy. Has some like dragon scales on him. Yeah.
You guys go. I need a moment to process. I'll look for him down here.
Oh no, I'm not leaving at all. Valentina, you can go if you want. I don't care.
I start looking closer at like all these things. See if there's like mechanisms to open it or.
So you're looking at a giant container right now, and you estimate this might have been the one where the other creature came from, granted this advice.
Is there like any mechanisms for like a control panel or anything to
Doesn't
indicate
seem like
like
it.
how to open a... Just start smashing, I guess, the glass. Bear wouldn't know what else to do. Just start
You smash the
smashing
glass.
all the glass one by one of all those things, I guess. I don't know.
From the first one falls out some kind of humanoid entity, very similar looking to the big one, but weakened, and not of a race that you're familiar with. He's coughing up this black goo onto the floor. Looks up at you. And then it implodes, collapsing in on itself, crumpling, turning into goo before your eyes.
The fuck?
You can't go smashing more of those.
Why not?
If your friend's in them.
What do you mean? Maybe it's not too late, you know.
They'll just die like that one.
I mean, that's better than turning into one of those creatures. At least this way they have a peaceful death, you know.
I can
Wouldn't
attest,
you agree?
with my current experiences, that it may seem like hope is lost when it's not.
Well, I'll go up to the next and smash it.
Alright. The same scenario plays out. A humanoid falls out of it, creature of a race you're not familiar with. It looks up at you, utters something that is hard to tell exactly what it is, if it is a word it's trying to say or a noise it's trying to make, but it crumbles, collapses, and turns into goo.
What will you do if it is your friend? What will you do if he comes out and he suddenly crumbles in on himself? Would you be willing to bear that?
Yes. At least I know that he got, an ending.
Then I will not stop you.
Same for this one.
The same happens. You break the container, and from within falls a humanoid creature slightly larger than the others, with fiery hair and still somewhat intact in its humanoid composition, slightly less decomposed and consumed by this black goo. Where am I? Whoa. Save me. And it collapses onto the ground, turning into goo.
Ah, damn it! You guys gonna help me or what?
I wouldn't have the strength right now to smash through anything, much less glass. I wave my sort of like dinky cutlass. This doesn't break things. Not real well.
Fine.
Just keep smashing all of them.
In what
All the way
direction are
around
you
the
going?
room.
All the way around the room.
Yeah, until I find Jimmy or Lucian
Jimmy? Where Jimmy?
in any of these.
As you break open the one you're standing before, a humanoid figure falls out, slightly less devoured by this black ooze, actually feeling and seemingly quite intact, as before you appears. Jimmy, very dazed and confused,
Jimmy!
seemingly waking up from a slumber.
Jimmy, you remember me?
Blue guy.
Yeah! How are you feeling? Are you okay? Are you feeling like you're about to implode?
Implode? I feel a bit weird. Oh
You
God.
remember what happened?
Was I a cat?
I think so, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. He falls down on his knees, leaning over the edge, begins to vomit up this black goo. Oh.
Just get it all out. Get it all out.
So what
Feel
happened
better?
to me?
Well, hard to explain, but come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, okay, but I don't feel so good. Can I leave up against you?
Sure.
Thank you.
How about I just scare you?
Yeah.
Just pick him up.
This
Like
scrawny
Princess
young
Carrie.
man.
Like,
Yeah. You princess carry him, and as you're making your way halfway through the room, he begins to become heavier in your arms. Not just by a little amount, but seemingly rapidly heavier. And you look at Jimmy, his scales are growing rapidly on him. Beer, Peter, what's happening? I don't like this feeling. What is happening? And he becomes too heavy for you to lift. You have to put him down.
Put him down.
I don't know.
His body
It's like you're
begins
turning into a dragon.
begins to
Something.
contort. Arr! I don't feel so. Arr! I do feel so good. Flames ignite around him, a massive fireball. And as the fire and light subsides, before you stands a young red dragon.
Fuck.
Jimmy?
What the hell have you done, Beer?
It's Jimmy! He turned into
That's
a
the dragon!
Jimmy, you in there? Say something.
It seems to be looking at you. It nods in recognition. Tries to open his mouth to speak, but nothing but a deep growl emits from his mouth.
It's okay, Jimmy. It's fine. Like, I can't understand you, but I'm just happy you're okay. You know, we were worried about you. Glad we found you here. We're able to get you out.
Beer, did you find Lucian yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, get to
Don't
it
dig
then.
it. Well, how about you help me? Stop. You haven't done anything. Go look in those things over there.
Go look myself.
There's a freaking dragon in front of me.
Yeah, that's your
What do you
fault.
want me to- What do you want me to do?
Well, pet him, I guess.
The dragon before you seems to be adjusting to its newly acquired form, begins walking around in circles and stretching his wings, flapping gently with them, and then walks over to every single canister, swiping at them.
Okay, get out of the fucking way.
Splintering.
Dragon, stop it! We need to find Lucian.
Continues to breaking open every single canister in the room. And he seems to come back to Beer standing before him.
Did we see anything fall out of the canisters?
He doesn't seem to have returned in a spirited mood. Just gently shakes his head.
I understand. He's not here.
How do you know? I look around at the mess on the floor around. See if I can spot Lucian.
Make a perception check. You're fairly certain you look over the entire room for all the bodies that have turned into goo. None of them seem to have characteristics of your friend Lucian.
Well,
He's not here.
yeah. Let's get out of here. Get the rest. You're getting a bit cranky, Valentina. I think you need to sleep.
I'm fine. Are there books on the tables?
There seems to be books on the tables.
I'll walk over to this one and have a look at it.
It seems to be noting the events of the procedure of experimentation going on whatever entity was in this capsule. Denoting how the body will slowly decompose and then be rebuilt into something new. But it still says experiment 27 failed.
Can I like walk around just peeking at all the books, see if anything stands out?
As you go through all the books, one line crosses you that catches interest. No success yet at creating a vampire.
Interesting.
Man is a colossal failure. He managed to create, or at least make someone become a dragon, but not a vampire. Absolute off track.
You can't create a vampire. Not even Khmer.
Well, he certainly was trying. Look, all these abominations. Ugh. Glad he's dead now.
He got what was coming to him.
Well,
I just look with a 1,000-yard stand like, you know what, guys? I feel like I could just get out of here. This place is... I'm gonna have to use some time to work through what happened to me today.
yeah,
as
you
I
had quite
slowly
a
start
rough day.
walking towards the stairs up.
Are you?
Just
I mean,
1,000-yard stare.
outside is not necessarily safe. No.
Luna has made up his mind that outside might not be safe, but it is better than his would-be tomb. And keeps walking.
I guess we're following him.
As you get to the staircase, you see the dragon creature looking at the staircase, looking at its size. If you ever heard a dragon sigh, this would be it. And it's going to attempt to claw its way through this winding staircase.
Dragon, can't you just turn back to Jimmy?
It stops in its track for a moment. If you ever seen a dragon ponder, you see an energy form before its body. And before you stands Jimmy once more.
Oh,
You were able to. Good job.
Oh, that was a really good idea. Thank you.
I always have good ideas.
We noticed that he seems to have aged quite a bit, and his facial dragon scales are very prominent. But his voice hasn't changed, unfortunately.
Still in
You look a
puberty.
little older, Jimmy.
I do. I wonder if I have to shave soon. That would be cool.
I think you can't shave those. As a point at those skills on his face.
Oh, yeah, probably. Oh no, does that mean I can't get a beer in the future? Oh.
Jimmy, you got something way cooler than a beard.
You?
No, you're a dragon.
Oh, is that cool? Oh,
It
wait, I'm a
is.
what?
Mr. Jimmy.
You're a dragon.
Well, I think I heard Camille say it did have potential to be something. I just didn't think it would be this.
I mean, remember that talk I gave you at the docks, you know?
The dogs.
Like believe in yourself, you know?
Right, I thought you meant like I should go chase a woman or something, not exactly become a
No,
dragon.
no.
But
Just, embrace this.
how does one embrace being a dragon? Do you know?
No. Actually, I don't.
Oh,
But maybe, I think you need to hoard, gold and, big piles of gold and treasure and
do you have any gold I
then
can
you
have?
got them. Yeah, sure.
Oh, cool.
Give him
This-
like 50 gold.
Oh, that's so much gold, though. This is my start of a dragon horde. Thank you, Beer.
Yeah. No worries.
I don't have anything to carry them in. I'm just gonna hold them in my hands. It's fine.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
You don't have any pockets or like a pouch.
No. To be
Oh.
fair, I didn't expect to be kidnapped.
I guess you go buy a pouch with the gold I give.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, should we get out of here? You seem a bit haggard, all of you.
Oh, I'm fine. Feeling
Wait,
great,
Let's go.
actually.
Kira, come on.
Oh,
I'm feeling
sorry.
top notch.
Sorry. So, like, why did you come here anyway?
Looking for you.
You came here for me?
Yeah,
We've only known each other for like a week.
I know. Well, it felt kind of bad that what happened to you, so.
Oh, Beer. And he goes for a hug. And in this moment, you feel his strength might be matching yours.
I let him crush me.
So let's get the heck out of here, okay? You begin walking up the winding staircase for quite a while as you emerge from what previously was an illusion is no longer there.
Sorry, what was the last name?
The illusion that was there, that
Oh, the
was the
illusion.
skeletons, is no longer there. And as you emerge, you see a familiar person standing in front of the staircase, clapping his hands. What a display! Good job! And that's where we're going to end the episode.
No, not the creepy dog master. No.
Baluna just walks straight past him, completely fed up with today. Just like moves on. Doesn't even give him the time of the day. Not even hostile. Just like 1,000 yards there. Walks past him. Probably
And that's-
Baluna's reaction right now. He's a bit mentally hammered after that.
Understandably, I did roll quite higher than that fireball damage.
It's just over today.
It's just over, yeah.
Over it.
I have died, came back to life, and quite traumatized in my note.
So that's where we'll pick up the next time. And let's
Nice.
see where the adventure takes you after that.
Another one down.
Another one
Thank
down.
you for the session. I
You're
hope
welcome.
Thank you for the
I'm
session.
not coming off as like too metagamey on Paluna at times when I'm picking my targets.
No, you're fine.
All right, good.
Okay.
Because I'm
No,
trying.
no, we need someone that's smart.
Well, it's not smart. It's just high wisdom. So it's the street smart side. It's
Yeah,
like
I mean,
oh,
still smart.
yeah.
Huh?
I have the like. I need to do something about that. I couldn't go about the smartest way. Like I can't make a contraption or do something like that. But I can usually tell like, oh, it goes in that direction, or oh, the weak spot is it's. That's the thing, right?
Yeah, that works for me. I mean, I did have a failsafe in case you decided to hammer away at it, and it did cause something, right? So, yeah. If only one of you was smart enough to remember the gem that was left in the device. But hey,
No, me the player remembers. Me the
The-
character doesn't care.
that's not.
It's rough. It's rough.
Hmm,
It's fine.
unlucky.
I mean, out of character. The vampire is very thirsty. The rogue has just been to the afterlife and back. And the barbarian isn't really concerned with material possessions as far as I'm aware.
That does seem to be the nature of the rogue role in this party. Apparently, you just have to go down a lot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're
To
pretty
be
much
fair-
copying Kira as well. She's
Yeah.
like
To
fucking.
be fair, I'm playing a
paper
very
as well.
brave rogue. Like, I'm trying to subvert the rogue archetype by playing someone that will take action and do things instead of hang back and be very, like, cautious about everything, like most rogues tend to be.
Yeah, and what did that get you? That.
I mean, death, objectively. But I'm just saying, if this character dies, I'm bringing out the great old one warlock that I have that is utterly insane.
Mm.
Like, the marbles are gone.
Oh no. Let's keep this one alive then, yeah.
Well, if only you had a healer and a tank to take the damage from the rogue. Oh, wait,
well,
the rogue
If-
is suicidal.
who knew that there was a fucking suicide bomber in the room?
It's almost as if it's been a theme so far that things blow up.
Me.
I feel like I should just like decide that okay, I'm just gonna be ranged from now on. Time to engage with just ranged combat.
Yeah, I mean, maybe your character learns something about this whole ordeal, you know, and next time he won't go into melee because he doesn't want to get
I'm
exploded
using-
again.
The opportunity of literal death as a character development moment.
Exactly. There you
Yeah.
go.
If only Kira did the same, perhaps she would be different.
Yeah,
Yeah. You would have changed her like 8 times or something.
I really hope she blows up at some point. She's so annoying. Oh well. Good shit.
Good
Thank you,
stuff.
everyone.
Yeah. Thanks for the
Yeah.
game.
Thanks for the game.
Thanks for the game.
It's a lot of
I'll
fun.
see you guys next Thursday.
Yep.
Yep. See you
Yeah.
tomorrow at League Launch.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what?
Huh?
Huh?
Well, it's not necessarily
Huh?
League Launch, but
Oh. Yeah.
wait, you're not playing tomorrow?
It depends. You just want to stay in this city, then I have plenty prepared. But if you're gonna
Oh.
travel elsewhere, then
I mean, you don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
PoE.
oh,
League
I
Launch.
thought you- no league launch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
not
Got you, Eivor.
I'm not saying it's a League Launch, but you know, the early access launch.
I'm kind of expecting like 1 million players at launch.
Yeah.
And that is
Because-
the wonder
Well,
of it, isn't it?
servers are gonna be shit probably, but hey, maybe not, and then we'll have fun.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying like see you tomorrow at League Launch.
Ah,
Although
Guess
I'm-
that,
GT
Kevin
Method.
come over.
I might not make that because Christmas dinner
Ah,
at
unlucky.
the company.
Yeah, they
Ah.
plan early.
Yeah, that's fine. You're not gonna miss anything because servers are gonna probably shit the bed. So.
No. The thing is, I don't want to play the league. I want to watch the suffering of the people attempting to play the league.
Oh, enjoy. That's gonna be plenty. It's gonna be half the
I-
Twitch directory. Like,
Well, I'm gonna go end the stream, so thanks for the game and see you next
Yo.
Thursday.
staying.
Yeah,
I'll,
thank you.
I'll see you
See
next
ya.
Thursday.
Nah, I went to.
Alright, guys. New emotes, cute as fuck. Thank you. Yeah, we got D&D emotes of Valentina and Beer, and one for the DM, and I'm gonna make a Paluna one as well. Probably have that ready maybe next week. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's been fun. Good session. And I'm really looking forward to next time. So next Thursday, same time as today. Have a good rest of your night. Bye bye.